Socks that we just found.
Oh, Vespi's
Socks.
already a sock.
I am
Sock.
Sock.
It is time for sock.
It is time for
It's time
sock.
for Sock. Thank you for the follow, Fabian. Sock.
Hello,
Sock?
everyone.
Hello,
Hello.
Sock.
We're socks.
Hello. Socks.
Sock.
Sock time.
Sock
Sock
time.
Socks. Socks.
Sock time.
Sock
Sock.
time.
I gotta
Sock.
move Vespi. Hold on.
Yeah.
Socks.
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 All right, Hero, it's your turn to be a sock.
Okay. Wait. Why don't you
Sock.
turn into a sock?
I want you to turn into a sock first.
Yeah, hero.
Okay. Hold on.
Slime first.
Sock.
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 Welcome to the
Okay,
stream,
okay.
everybody.
Bitch.
I shall now transform.
Hello, Fabian. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you for the follow, Fabian.
Fabian, thank you for the follow.
Fabian,
Yeah.
thank you for the
Socks.
follow. Welcome to the horde.
I am now a sock.
You
Ah.
are sock.
All right,
Yes,
you guys
what?
ready? You guys prepared for my sock? Because no one
I'm
has
ready
seen
for
my
your
sock
sock.
yet. Not
Yeah.
even these crew.
Yeah,
Just
let's
Naitos.
Just me.
Let's go!
Oh,
I'm a
that's
sock!
cute.
Oh my God.
Oh, that
my
is
God.
cute.
We have a hoodie.
I'm a
We
sock!
got a mushroom cap and
We're a
everything.
bunch of socks.
Your cap is so cute.
Ryan, thank you. I
Yeah.
do have a nice
We are
cock.
all socks now.
Now hold on, let me
White.
just quickly shout out Fabian.
Hi,
Oh, yeah.
Satan. I see you, buddy.
Hi.
Satan's right there. He's right there. Get
He's
him.
right there.
That's my
Get him.
dad.
Take his lunch money.
Hi, Dr. Fexis! Hello,
Satan, how
everybody.
dare you try to hide from us?
I do
How
want to
dare
point
you
out
not
though
be a
that
sock
I love all these new socks here, but I especially love just how we have a certain sock being a transparent sock, and you just have a hand underneath it.
Listen. This is
Hi,
accurate as fuck,
Fabian.
okay? I
Fabian.
fucking love
it.
the person that made this
It's
sock.
so good.
Mm-hmm,
They don't see me. Don't listen to them.
Satan.
Oh, got it. I don't
Satan,
see
we
you.
love you, buddy.
Love you.
Hi,
Love
Arcane.
you.
And
Arcane,
hi, Ryan. Hi,
hello.
Fexes.
Fabian, here's your hero
Eee.
sandwich.
Hi, Andre and Big Teach.
Hello.
Hi,
Thank you for the
Cerberus.
stretches.
And hi, Sushi.
Cerberus, do you understand why I say the sock is moist?
He's
Oh,
nasty.
Yeah, you always talk
why?
about how you're not slimy.
Because I said I'm moist, not slimy.
Moist.
Silver,
is-
hello.
It's
So
a bit
you're
back.
It's a
sweaty
different
boy
feeling.
for
It's a
hero.
different feeling. It's like condensation. It's like when you feel condensation.
Sweaty boy.
Yeah.
More socks for the
Not
sock
sweaty.
throne.
Moist.
Just moist.
Hi, Lustrous.
Moist.
Moist.
So
Big
you
Big
guys-
Teach
Sure.
is saying that he needs a sock now too.
Well,
Everyone needs a
there's,
sock.
there's a great individual that made these emotes, Ghost, also known as
Hi,
Boo
Fabian.
underscore it's
How are
Ghost.
you?
I do recommend you check him out.
Alright guys, what we're
Mm.
playing today is a demo called Guilty as Sock.
Mhm.
It is basically Mr. Rogers Puppet Play meets Phoenix Wright meets Apples to
Mus.
Apples. Okay.
Meets everything.
Yes. So for the judge, defense, and the prosecutor, we're gonna have to argue our case. Prosecutor, what you'll do is you'll come up with who we're charging and what we're charging them with.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then I'll-
charged them with manslaughter.
Yes, the jurors, the peanut gallery is allowed to throw us off and add to the conversation. Judge, your job is to hear us out, to determine what evidence is relevant, and also to bonk us
Right.
as needed. My job is to try to defend my my cardboard cutout defendant, and yeah, we'll basically just go. You get to throw paper balls at each other. We get to get
Mhm.
bonked by the judge. Hear from the
I
peanut
heard
gallery.
there's farting in here.
I think there is farting.
There
So-
is.
I'm very excited for all of us. So are we ready to start our first case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Fabian,
All right.
Vespi just explained it when you asked that question.
So just ready up whenever, and we will.
Now
go
we're
to the
just
courtroom.
waiting for the Inoki to actually get ready. Oh,
I'm
there we
here.
We're also waiting to see if our Australian vulture will show up at any time.
go.
Oh, Vespi's
Oh,
getting
thank you
rated.
for the raid, Daisy. Oh my gosh. Hello, Raiders. I am Vesper, your new favorite familiar. We are playing a game called Guilty as Sock. It's think apples to apples, but you know, Phoenix Wright and sock puppets. Oh, thank you for the riches, Silecki. Oh, Mr. Piss is accused
No.
of pissing in socks.
Oh,
I-
that just sounds like a kink.
I didn't do nothing. This is
Oh,
lies
one
and
card.
slander.
Little Goody Two Shoes, is that a good game? I heard it's a very good game. All right,
How do I
Mr.
look
Piss
these
is
cards?
accused. So you just have to there's like a little arrow for your vision, and you'll be able to like highlight them as you look at them.
Mhm.
Oh, shit!
What was that?
That's the Judge Chiro Ushio slamming people down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You throw paper at me?
Yeah, I threw paper at you.
Oh, okay.
I threw paper at you too. All right, ring the bell to skip your turn. Oh, it's my turn. Okay, so my defendant, Mr. Piss, as he is known, is accused of pissing us in socks, which you think would make sense given his name is Mr. Piss. But have you ever considered that the true source of the piss could be his dog?
Hmm. So we're
I
going
see
with
what-
the Amber Heard defense, I see. Okay.
It even says man's best friend, but poops on the carpet. Who knows?
I mean, this
It-
is a very viable defense.
Thanks,
Go ahead.
Daisy.
Alright.
Blah, 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 blah.
My
Monday.
turn. I would like to speak
Piss on the
Honorable
socks.
Judge Hero.
That is my defense. It
It's
was
your
the dog.
I
Majesty
want to
here.
just say, have you considered that he actually had planned it this whole time?
Oh.
How do I show
What?
this card?
So wait,
He planned it. He wrote it down and everything. He said, and I quote, that he was
Oh.
gonna do it.
Huh?
Yeah.
wait.
How do-
So hold on.
Where's your
You're telling me
evidence?
that
I'm
Mr.
trying to
Piss,
show my
hold on.
evidence and won't let me show it.
The mushroom is working on the evidence. Don't rush the mushroom.
Okay,
How
so
do I
you're telling
show?
me that Mr. Piss
You should be
like,
able to just
well,
click
pissed
it.
in the sock and he planned putting the dog piss in there.
I am.
Not his
I'm
own
saying
piss in
that-
there.
That's his own piss. The
Hey,
dog
Snack.
clearly shit.
Hi,
It's
Snap.
clearly shit. I'll admit to that. That
Oh, when
it
you-
was the dogs, but it was not the piss.
You
It's
click
not
the
the
card
piss.
and then click on the board, and then you
Oh.
put it on in your top row. I just figured it out.
I'm trying. It's not letting me.
I had to remember what I did.
Wait, do I have to hit this one?
Oh,
Oh, I was about to say you might have to allow her. He scribbled it on a post-it.
yes, he did. He scribbled it.
What?
He wrote it.
What's on the post-it note, huh?
What
The
is-
post-it note says, and I quote, "Need to piss in some socks. Blame it
What
on
the
dog
fuck?
food."
Damn. That
You
is some
said-
damning evidence. That is some damning
This-
evidence right there.
This
Okay.
is slander. This is
So-
libel and slander. How dare?
Does the defense have anything against this?
I do. Will you, if you will allow? Thank you for your time, honorable Judge Slime Boy.
Hi,
Now,
Zach.
you said that he is the one who scribbled on the post-it that he had to piss in a sock, you say. But
Yes.
how would you know that he wrote it when at the time there was a power outage?
Ah. Well, do you want to know how I know? Did you make it my turn?
Yes, it is your
would you
turn.
like would
Okay.
you like it to be your turn? Okay, hold on. Here we go. Oh,
Oh,
missed.
thank you.
There. Now it's your turn.
All right. I want to say that the reason I know this is because he wasn't at home at all. Evidence? He was on a train when he wrote this note.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is a subway
He
ticket. That do
was
be some
on a
damning
train
evidence.
during the blackout. He hoped that by escaping, that no one would have known. But I found it. I found this ticket lying on his floor. Was used. It was stamped. I couldn't believe it myself. Could you?
Okay. I mean, I this is damning evidence, but at the same time, defense, do you have anything to prove that they were not in the
I
subway?
surely
at the
do,
time?
Your Honor. I surely do. Your Honor, I have more
Hey,
proof that it
Satan.
was the dog, even with all of this madness, because we really have to ask, whose socks were they? And Your Honor, I have just the answer for that. The answer is actually that the socks belonged to the mailman,
Oh,
the dog's
shit.
mortal enemy.
Whoa. Okay.
More
that
proof.
is-
More proof that it was the dog
That is
pissing in
shocking as hell.
socks. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'll-
Prosecution. Now we have an identification of a mailman sock being at the scene of the crime. Is there any way you can prove that the mailman was not there?
Yes, I can actually. You want to know how I can prove it?
How?
That GPS led to nowhere. We checked. The mail wasn't present. His socks were, but not his mail
Not
truck.
the
That
mailman?
GPS didn't show him that being there. It was not there at all. It led nowhere. In fact, he wasn't even working that day. Those socks just say mailman on it, but does it mean that they belong to the mailman? They just happen
Okay,
to
so-
be in the house.
Okay, so now we know the mailman wasn't present during the time, but his sock was present. So this could tell us that the.
No, no,
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
The
I have
socks
more
says mailman
evidence.
does not mean
Oh,
they belong to
So
the
I
the
have-
defendant has. Defense has
I-
more evidence. I mean, the Amber Heard
I do.
of defense isn't helping you the case right now, but the fact that there are different socks present does intrigue me.
I have proof
What other evidence do you have?
That these were the mailman's socks that were pissed in. And the proof is the dog was actually on to something. Yes, Mr. Piss's dog is actually a world-renowned genius and sleuth. And he found that the mailman was part of a shady mail swap. And that is why the socks had to be pissed in. To teach that mailman a lesson to not do crimes. So he had to take not just a
Objection.
bite out of crime, but a piss into it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Objection, sir, Your Honor. That can't be true. You want to know why that's not true? Because oh wait, it's not even my turn. Yes, thank you. It was overfilled. That mailbox was overfilled. He didn't even have time to put like shady mail in. He didn't have time. There wasn't even room.
You're telling me that the plaintiff doesn't even pick up their mail on time?
Exactly. He didn't even pick up his mail. So how could the mailman have done it? There was no room.
I have an explanation for why that mail was not picked up, Your Honor.
All right. Well, this is your last explanation, so you better make it a good one.
It will, Your Honor. I have it on good authority that the mailman was actually going to meet his co-conspirator. They had to go to a remote location, and the only evidence that was left behind, along with these pissed-in socks, was a hotel key card.
Oh.
Oh.
I have the location, the last known location, even though that GPS supposedly went to nowhere. What you don't know, Your Honor, is that was nowhere, the city of Kansas, in which this hotel resides.
Trust me, you might have to repeat all that because the moment you said a hotel key card, everything just froze.
Oh no,
Oh,
Oh,
no.
oh Oh no, Your Honor, I was arguing for the court that the hotel key card, which was the last known location of the mailman and his co-conspirator, even though there was a GPS leading nowhere, what you don't know, Your Honor, is that it was actually not the middle of nowhere, but Nowhere, Kansas, the city in which this hotel resided.
I have an explanation. In fact,
Okay, this is your. Look, you have to debunk this. I'm starting to see that the mailman is at fault here with working with. The
I
dog
need you to listen to me. You've been presented by the defendant a hotel key card, am I right?
Yes.
That was a lie. That never belonged to the mailman. In fact, the truth is, the defendant was using a gold key to hide everything. He was pissing in the gold room.
The gold room.
Yes.
Whoa.
You know golden showers? He used the
Oh,
golden
no.
key
There's
to
a
find the
golden
Oh
room?
no.
For
Oh, no.
A golden shower.
Oh God. This
Your
is-
Honor,
No.
I would like to object. I would like to object to this most recent point of evidence because it paints pissing as a good thing when clearly this is a crime that we are trying in court, Your Honor. Why else would there be a gold key if we were not proud of it?
You know, that's another point, but I'm gonna leave it to
Except
the jurors.
the
to decide.
doc was one of
Jurors.
us this whole time.
Okay, hold on. Order in the court. Jurors, you may now decide based off of if the defendant is guilty or not guilty, and I will give you a verdict as so. Icarus and Naitos, you will lead the jurors, and you will decide whether or not this Mr. Piss is actually guilty or not guilty of pissing in his socks instead of in his pants. You can,
I
you
mean,
can
like,
do Maple.
Isn't Mr. Piss a sock?
No,
No,
this is
no,
that man right there.
No, we are socks, Your Honor. Honorable jury member.
Which is why, Judge, I want to say that this is a crime because the sock did not consent. And if
Ooh,
the sock
that's actually
doesn't
damning
fit, you
evidence.
must acquit.
But if the
That's-
sock
that's life
did
for the
not consent-
defense.
I just wanted to.
Did we
put
even
that
prove
one
that the
time.
socks were even were his socks or the mailman's socks?
They
No,
were not
you're-
his socks. First of all, I proved it. I said those
No,
socks
no,
did
no,
not
no,
belong
no.
to the mailman when in fact
No, sock
it
you.
just said
sock you.
mailman on them.
Soccer
Your Honor.
Wait, how do I react? Can someone?
Press the E button and there will be a
Oh.
wheel.
Whoa!
Demand justice for my client.
Your Honor, as an honorable member of the jury, I'd like to go ahead and point out that maybe is a stinker and a party pooper. So therefore, they were the ones that actually fixed the socks. Yes.
Did you just fart, maybe? You know, Naitos' claim is actually more reliable now because you are stinking up my courtroom.
Okay, but I was just reacting. How did you throw poop at me? That's what I want to know.
Oh, there should be a pile of paper balls next to your stack of paper, and you could just throw them.
Oh, how do I stop reacting?
Hi, Oku. Hi, Ghost.
Hi,
Look at all
Oku.
these adorable socks that you
Oh.
made.
All right, then, everybody. I will now
Shout
give my
out.
verdict
I would
based on
like
the
to also
evidence that is
point out
presented
that
to me.
Vespi also farted, so you
Oh, you're
can't
right,
try.
Vespi
You
did
can't
fart.
try.
No, no,
I
no.
can't be
Yeah,
biased.
you
No, no,
did.
I'm gonna have to be
Yeah,
biased
you
on
did.
the. I
Yeah,
will be
yeah,
biased
yeah.
when it comes to partying. Okay, like that. Like you both stink to my courtroom. This is very bad.
No.
Like, you're both going in timeout for farting in my courtroom. Okay, but
You know what? I
I must
accept
be-
that.
I have to be a fair judge, and based on the evidence presented to me, we now know that there is possible perjury and false accusations due to a double team of dog and mailman possible interference of pissing in the sock. We're gonna have to deem this man not guilty.
Yes.
No.
Released to applause. They vowed to write a book about their trial. After 6 months of work, they spilled coffee on their laptop, wiping out the only manuscript they had ever written. Mr. Piss is
Oh,
innocent.
Mr. Piss.
Honestly, that was good
no.
for them because they confessed to pissing the whole time.
It's like in the book, it's like I got away with it, guys.
Oh my
So,
goodness.
Vesper is a prima donna, and maybe it's an alcoholic.
If we go to menu or play again?
We could.
Oh. Ooh.
It's crazy.
All right,
All right,
and then we
Alright,
So
can.
we're rotating out. So I'm not the judge anymore. Vesper, you be the judge. Maybe you'll be
Okay.
the defense, and then who was in the? It was
Naitos
Icarus
and Icarus were the jurors.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you two gets to be prosecutor.
I'm really bad at storytelling. I will tell you that right now.
Oh, perfect.
Naitos,
There you go. There you
I'll
go.
go against
Icarus.
If it makes you
No.
feel better, Icarus, I literally.
I want to go against my wife.
No, like it'll
have
be
to.
fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I also want to say
wait,
that,
no.
that was rigged
I
because
just realized I
that
set
game was
myself up
rigged
for
because
failure.
Hero is against me.
Now,
Maybe I'm never
maybe it's gonna be
against
the
you.
judge. It's gonna be no matter what, Icarus versus me. Oh no.
It's okay.
Oh.
But I will say maybe that your defense, or rather your prosecution storytelling was so freaking confusing to me. Destiny made
Nice,
more
man.
sense about like blaming the dog and the mailman than you did about trying to prove that they were not the fucking conspirators.
Oh, God. I love this
Prosecutor,
game.
what is the charge? Prosecutor
know.
Icarus Eflin?
Hold on. There you go. I got it.
Yes.
Mr.
Miss
Sheep.
Sheep of not flushing
Oh,
the toilet.
no.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Oh no, sheets.
Oh,
It's a play on
Sheet.
word. It's a play on word. It's okay.
all right. Present your argument, Icarus.
Hold on. I don't know how to play. I don't know how
Holy
to play.
shit.
Holy
I
sheep.
highly
Oh my
suggest
God.
checking out this. Everybody who says this game looks fun, this game is called Guilty as Sock. We are playing a demo that is on Steam, a free demo, and
Yeah.
it is not been released yet. But look how much we get to do with just a fucking demo, you guys.
So I am here to say why Miss Sheet did it, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Your argument. Present your argument.
All right. So
Yes, Naitos. Yes, Naitos.
Nice. Oh, stop
What
it.
is it, Naitos? Your Honor, can we kick him out?
Oh no.
All right. So Miss Sheet had gone to the doctors and got medicine, and it caused her to clog up the toilet, so she didn't flush.
Oh no.
I see. That is your witness, right?
Yeah.
Well, I want to point out I have another witness of my own.
Mhm.
Bella, thank you for the care package.
It was the coworker. The coworker saw the whole thing, saw that she had flushed, and in fact was there when Miss Sheet was struggling and helped her. We don't need to go into why he was there helping. All we need to know is that he saw her flush.
Okay. I see. Yes.
Mhm.
It is very
Mm.
good.
Mm.
Yes. Is that your argument?
That is my argument.
All right.
But the coworker couldn't be in the bathroom with her because there was a
Yes, you can.
plastic spider, and he's afraid of spiders.
Oh.
Interesting.
Oh. So
I-
we have a coworker who's afraid of spiders. Yes. That's defense.
I would like to point out that that didn't work because it was a. Hold on, give me a second. Because it wasn't a plastic spider at all.
Oh.
It was actually a pigeon.
Oh.
The pigeon just happened to fly in, crashing in, and in its state of panic, looked slightly like a plastic spider, but it wasn't. It was a pigeon, and so therefore the witness is still valid.
Okay. Yeah. Oh.
Judge, the
Thank you
jury
for
would like to say
follow,
something real quickly.
Ghost. The jury, yes, Honorable Nyatos.
I would just like to go ahead and point out to the defendant and to the prosecutor here that your cards that you have on the table, there is a little refresh button below them that you can use once to change it for a different card.
I do know that. I
Thank
do
you,
know that.
Honorable Nyatos.
Yes, quite.
And the Honorable Boo Its Ghost has followed me. Thank you for the socks and the follow. I am very appreciative of your existence. Prosecutor Icarus, it is your turn.
All right, but
Are
like,
you ready?
even if the pigeon looked like a spider, it would still look like a spider, so the coworker would still be scared. Right.
Ooh, thank you
Thank
for
you so
follow.
much for following me. I
And
really love my
because-
sock. It looks so good.
And because the coworker has broken glasses, he really
Oh.
thought it was a spider and was still afraid to go in the bathroom with Mrs. Sheet.
Makes sense to me.
I see.
I see.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Rabble.
I would like to say,
Mhm,
although that was the case, he only ran out after seeing the spider, but he was there when she flushed. Therefore, she is still valid. But I want to point out that, in fact, Miss Sheet had to go anyways after flushing the toilet because there was an open package somewhere and it was
Oh.
about to be stolen. So she flushed it. Someone else went in after her. It was at work, and she needed
Oh.
to go to the package right now.
Oh. I wonder what was in said package. Any answer for that, prosecutor?
What was in the package is very personal to Mrs. Sheet, and I don't know why she sent it to the business. But anyways.
Oh. Oh. That would be a separate charge for a separate crime.
Separate trial.
But the
Separate
coworker,
trial.
but the coworker
In a separate
couldn't be
county.
there because he was at a kid's birthday party, and I
Oh.
found the invitation card for it that he RSVP'd to.
Oh.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh.
Objection!
Objection.
Objection.
It was not a party at all. It
What
was a
was it?
surprise move.
What?
Oh God.
So he's
So it was played to look like a party, to make my client look guilty, as if it wasn't work. But in reality, she was asked and tasked to move a bunch of desks for work, in which she had to go take a poop at some point. And so she did. She still flushed. She flushed because her coworker was there and saw the whole thing happen.
but there is
Upon further deliberation, I have decided that both the invitation and the surprise move are valid, but the unopened package, due to the contents possibly be related for another crime, I ask that the jury forgets about the package contents and merely know that there was a package.
Yes, quite.
Okay,
All right, Your Majesty.
prosecutor, how do you plead?
But there was a party, because we found the used tissues with his DNA in it.
Oh,
I would like to point out that, objection, Miss Sheet is a girl. What would that used tissue do for her?
That the coworker was a he, and went to a party.
So then wouldn't that make the co-worker guilty, not Miss Sheet?
No, because Miss Sheet is the one that didn't flush the toilet, and I just proved that the
No,
coworker was
she-
not there to see her.
How dare you? Because I have proof that he was there.
oh
The energy
yes.
drink that he drank, and we all know the things that energy drink can do.
Oh shit.
But that could be an older energy drink, though, from
It
the
was
previous
fresh.
day.
And the liquid was still wet on the tap and everything.
All right. I think I have heard everything I need to know. Jury, deliberate. Please take along
Rabble,
all
rabble,
of this
rabble,
evidence.
Rabble.
Listen. Hear me out. As a fellow member of the jury, I want to go ahead and point out here that energy drinks are bad for you. Like, who even drinks those anymore? Like, really?
And honestly, like, they do make you go to the toilet, but I don't think you would like.
That's not the subject of the trial here.
But we were talking about the energy drink, Your Honor.
No! We're not talking about the energy drink. We are purely talking about if Miss Sheet is guilty or not guilty of not flushing the toilet. Energy drink, notwithstanding.
Sorry. Okay. What about? Okay, but don't energy drinks make you go to the bathroom a lot? And wouldn't you?
Yeah,
want to
they're
flush the toilet
diuretic.
anyway? Yeah.
So what if by any chance the unflushed toilet wasn't Miss Sheet, but actually the coworker blaming it on Miss Sheet?
That was my stance.
I have come to a decision. I have decided on other counts of other misdemeanors, we can try for another day. But in the case of Miss Sheet not flushing the toilet, I present that it is possible that there are other things going on. And it is possible that Miss Sheet may have not flushed the toilet for a completely innocent reason. But the fact of the matter is, she still did not flush the toilet.
Oh.
But she did.
Tried to yell about conspiracy and prove their innocence. Only evidence was a fast food napkin covered in ketchup. The jury laughed so hard one member had stroke. Added unintentional manslaughter to the record. Oh no!
God damn!
Goodness gracious.
Gracious goodness. Let me at him.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah.
All right, so now your prosecution, Icarus's defense.
I was gonna say,
Where'd
Icarus could be
Navy
the
go?
judge. Hero, you be defense this time.
Uh-oh,
Okay, I thought maybe it was gonna
Yeah,
be defense.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Let maybe have a talking break.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe I
I've
thought it
been
was going to be
telling
judged, but okay.
stories.
Okay.
All right, then I shall do the defensibles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We gotta do all, everybody gets the roles. Right, let's
Yeah.
go. Yes. Oh, it's weird
Ooh.
being made of cardboard.
I'm free
Take
from
that.
sock life.
Take time to adjust to your surroundings, Judge Icarus.
Judge, I don't like that hero threw paper already. I think
I
it was
don't like that I
disrespectful.
can't emote as part of the jury.
It's because we're cardboard.
I know, it's so rude. Hey, we're on the same side of the jury! Yeah!
Are we?
I can see you!
Oh.
Okay.
Don't worry, we
What?
got this. If
Love
anything,
this.
we're gonna totally defend your actions to the letter. I'm pretty sure we got like at least a 70%.
All right, here we go.
Oh! Oh
Not playing guilty.
Twitch
side.
chat.
Oh, Twitch chat.
Okay, I might not be able to defend you. Just I like this. Like you're so fucked.
no!
Like I don't even know how to spin this one, but we'll see. No, don't look worried. No, we got this. We got this. Like I'll try my best. Okay, that's all I can promise.
No, Big T, you have to stay. You're guilty.
Okay.
I mean, supposedly guilty.
Going through streamer's laundry.
Oh.
Oh god.
Wait, you can arrest people?
What?
Yeah,
Do it,
that's
do it.
so that's how you make your deliberation at the end.
Oh, there was
That's how
a
you
red and
deliver
blue
your verdict.
button.
The red and blue button is just so you can pick which side. So like on your gavel right now you have mute, so you can
Oh.
make a side be muted or the other side, or
Yeah,
you
so
can
like
allow
we
them
can
to
all be
wait till their turn.
talking, and you can tell us to be quiet.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Ow.
Yeah. It temporarily makes them
Nice
shut up.
But I didn't do anything wrong. Oh.
All right. So, Nyatos, why do you think Twitch chat is guilty?
Okay, let's see here.
I love this game.
Man, these are interesting evidences. Okay. So first, I'd like to go ahead and call a witness to the stand.
What's the witness?
At least I'd like to, if it was made my turn.
Oh, you gotta on your gavel. There should be a symbol for the a chat bubble. Yeah, and you just select the side whose turn it is. Yeah, there we go.
Yay! Okay. So, let's see. Okay. So I would like to go ahead and call a witness to the stand, Your Honor. I would like to go ahead and call in the president of Twitch.tv.
Oh, shit.
We're calling the big guy.
So
Yeah,
I know that this goes against the NDA agreement that Twitch has for its employees. However, he has decided that it is in better judgment to go ahead and inform us that, you know, there's only 10 followers on Twitch that follows the game, guilty as sock. And that means that a majority of Twitch, and thus Twitch chat, does not play or even watch guilty as sock.
I would like to say that sounds like confession already.
Mm-hmm.
It does. It does.
Hero.
Very
how-
damning
yeah.
evidence.
So,
How do you defend?
So here's the thing. I also have a witness, and due to the witness's connection with the president, we can also see
Oh!
Oh.
that the president's spouse is saying that the president is lying about the
Oh.
entire endeavor.
Oh.
That Twitch chat indeed is playing guilty as sock.
Objection!
Oh.
Don't you
can't
objection
prove
me?
that.
You-
I'm
the wife
objecting
is
you
literally
right
telling us
now,
his own
right
wife.
here. You know why? Because a spouse is a marital union. If they are married, then they are one in the eyes of the law. You cannot have a spouse offering differing testimony in here. That is against the courts and against marriage.
Wait a minute.
Do
Wait a minute,
you,
that sounds
do you
like
think that marriage
Women
is
has no
illegal?
rights.
That's not okay.
Are you telling me that his wife has no right to speak up for herself?
Oh yeah, well where's the proof? She doesn't work for Twitch. He does.
Oh.
She's always with her husband at all times under the desk.
Oh.
She knows what's going on.
That
Are
sounds
you sure
very
about that?
feministic.
I think
Say
what they
lucky.
do in their bedroom or office is a private matter.
You are correct, Your Honor. I'm sorry. Well, Naitos, what do you have to say for yourself?
I'm reading a card because I'm very confused on what this is. Uh,
I love this.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is a lie, because no, I'm going to disagree right now. That I'd like to petition the judge. We remove the spouse's testimony from the court because clearly that is it's not okay because she doesn't
Objection!
watch anything on Twitch. I haven't even
Oh.
posted my evidence yet. What do you mean objection?
She's an e-girl. She has her own Twitch channel.
Are
Oh.
you sure about
Oh.
that? I would like to go ahead and present the evidence that Mrs. President of
awake,
Twitch
Except
doesn't even use Twitch because they have no internet in their room. Their
It says no
cable's
cable.
cut.
Is no cable, no internet?
Your Honor,
Okay.
Your Honor, Your Honor, I have something to add as a member of the honorable jury.
Go ahead.
There is a SAS vulture who would like to speak up in this case.
Ooh.
Oh!
Ooh,
There is a SAS
Alaska
vulture
testimony.
who is spooling up the hyperdrive. Do a round without me, and I'll do 5 minutes of catch up and jump in the call.
All right.
Oh,
And
hell
that
yeah.
message was sent about 15 minutes ago, Your Honor. And he just asked to share Twitch stream together with me, and I accepted, Your Honor.
All right.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
No. That's not
we-
crazy at all.
I would like to say, for
what
the
is it?
record of this honorable court, that there will be another member of the jury soon.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
So-
We could always use an international opinion.
Yes, Your Honor. Please continue with your case,
Naito's,
honorable
wake up.
arguers.
No sleeping. Hero, wake up.
Anyways,
Huh? What?
as-
Huh?
No,
Yeah,
no
as I was
sleeping.
saying,
No sleeping in court.
Clearly, Mrs. Twitch is not an e-girl because she has no internet. The cables.
Do you know
not
why
there,
they don't have any?
but-
Do you know why the cables were cut?
Mr. Ushio,
Yeah?
you gotta wait for the judge, sir.
Well, it's my turn already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was trying to defend your courtroom, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Yes, Stinker.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Like the reason the cables were cut was because they were able to find new technology in order to use and
No.
I
There's
can't put it over
disorder in
here.
the court.
An encrypted
No,
USB key. They don't
Naito's
need
order in the
cables
court.
anymore because they use Wi-Fi.
Wait, Wi-Fi. No,
Yeah.
now listen.
It's
I have
it's
something
a
to say about
wireless
that.
service. The Wi-Fi itself is encrypted in the USB
Judge
key.
Judge
They
Icarus,
don't need
Judge
the
Icarus,
cables.
I'd like to go ahead and call the defendant Hiro Ushio's integrity of the courts into
Oh
hearing here
shit!
because
Integrity, he's nuts.
because clearly, as it says here, right on what he posted as evidence, an object, an encrypted USB key. How is that evidence? It's encrypted. We don't know what's in there. It's even in the description. If it's
Even
hidden,
your president
there-
has the right to say no to the encryption. Okay, like they have their own stuff. They're rich. They can afford it. Ow.
But it's not evidence. There's nothing in it. We can't see anything in there. That could be a terabyte of recipes. Totally something else. Recipes in there. We don't know what's in there.
expecting him to say porn.
Also was expecting it.
Look at this something.
Porn. What? And this
Yes, his history. If we look up his history, Your Honor, we will see that he is always watching his wife's streams as an e-girl,
Mm-hmm.
selling her bathwater.
no. I'd like to go ahead and point out that no, that is not the case because I'm going to call another witness to the stand. A
Oh,
homeless person that I found just outside.
What the fuck?
a random. You're calling in a random person into my court.
Well, right up to you, Your Honor. However, this homeless person here is a pretty good judge of character because these are the mean streets. They have to have those street smarts and guile to survive. And you want to know what this homeless person saw? That's right. He saw Mr. Twitch donating to a subathon that was not Mrs. Twitch's chat. He was helping find money for the homeless. So, how about you suck on these?
Fuck.
All right,
Goodness.
but I do have a reason. Look, I have a reason, okay, for that particular homeless man being there, okay?
Uh-huh.
He's actually an undercover agent
Oh.
from the president himself, all right? That was actually supposed to be a part of an assassination plot that was not supposed to happen, mind you, all right? Okay?
Uh-huh.
He had a double knife on him who he was going to use to silence his spouse in order for her not to come to court today and speak for herself.
What?
They're like, you
This
President
this
was
got
gonna attempt to
really
murder his
dark.
wife. So she wouldn't defend for Twitch chat.
I was not prepared for this one.
That homeless man is indeed a murderer, but also not a murderer. Because they were just trying to scare the spouse into not defending my defendant, Your Honor.
Did you just let me off, Hero?
oh,
Oh! Farting in the courthouse!
what-
Farting in the courthouse!
Oh,
he's being
I did not
disrespectful.
flip you off, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I would like you
He's
to,
being disrespectful.
suppress him, please. He's. Thank you. Anyways, I'd like to go ahead and request my turn if that's okay. Yay! Anyway, so with this here, I want to go ahead and point out here that you say it was my homeless man that I brought in as a witness that went ahead and was a serial murderer. Which who even murders cereal nowadays? Like, come on, there's oatmeal where it's at. But secondly, I want to go ahead and point out here that I actually did do a little bit of research on that. I lied earlier when I wasn't prepared because you know what? They left some key evidence in that case that butchered and failed hit because the perpetrator actually left a shoe when they were trying to escape. And I want to go ahead and submit that object as evidence here because clearly this shoe does not fit our homeless person. So you are being prejudiced here, sir. You're assuming that they're all the same person. I'll have you know that we have
I know exactly the type of person that I'm looking at today,
Oh,
and
yes,
I also
Leander.
have evidence to back that up.
Right?
The reason why I know that homeless man wasn't really a homeless man is because his shoes had brand new shoelaces.
Objection! Your Honor, silence this man again because the reason why those are new shoes is because I'm a good person and I gave him mine before we came in here today.
That
Because-
doesn't sound like Naitos at all, though.
Naitos will never share his new shoelaces. He would rather give out down his hand-me-downs than give him new ones.
Fuck you! How do you know nothing, man? Listen, I got
Shoelace
new
these
shoes. I got
nuts,
too many
motherfucker.
new shoes. Anyways, I'd have one more thing to say here, but unfortunately, I do want to go ahead and ask for an exception to be made here a little bit for this there as well. I want to go ahead and say that I had someone else that was also going to testify here. Unfortunately, they're running late.
Oh no!
Oh.
It's traffic jam.
Oh, then Your Honor,
So-
then I move to mistrial and we go have a party today. Because I actually got this party for our victory. So I think we should definitely win.
I want to go ahead and point out that here that the Twitch chat here really doesn't deserve a party. They're more of a party pooper.
Yeah, but Saz, there you are. Who's defending my Twitch chat?
Look at you!
You see, Sileki, they called you a stinker.
All right, but
Wow.
does the jury have anything to add before I make my decision?
I would like to add, Your Honor, that Party Hat says there's a 50% chance of looking ridiculous, and that hero is Baba.
I would like
You're
to
Baba.
add.
Agree.
I would like to add
100%
that
agree.
the evidence says the city frozen at red lights. What does that have to do with the current case? If that's a problem for the prosecutor, then that's a problem for the prosecutor. It has nothing to do with the defendant.
Listen, traffic. Am I right, guys?
I mean,
Am I
like your
right,
witness
guys?
should have left a little early to account for
Ha-
possible traffic.
Listen,
It
haven't we
screams
all been late to important
unprofessionalism.
life
It
events?
screams unprofessionalism.
Listen. If we're talking about unprofessionalism, again, I want to go ahead and point out that our case here today is about Twitch chat. Like, talk about unprofessional incarnate.
Are you minimizing the severity of this crime?
No, I'm minimizing your case in this because you are a juror.
You're
Are you
out
saying
of-
that
you're
doesn't
out of
matter?
time.
Oh?
Kindly fuck off.
Oh?
Fuck you too. No, we're winning. We're gonna go have a party. And you're not
fuck you
invited now.
three.
Damn.
Order the.
I say fuck you three. I'd show you the third finger that's slipping off, but that's underneath the table. So
Oh, I see. Your Honor, Your
Damn.
Majesty.
What a way to say you're bricked up in court.
Your Majesty, he's being indecent in the court.
For
Ow.
being indecent and also for assuming that a wife cannot testify against her husband in court, I'm gonna say that the defendant is not guilty.
Yay! Love to see it. Twitch chat is innocent, promised themselves they'd always obey the law, then realized they parked their car in a handicap space.
Oh, well,
Tried
now
to
I'm
flee.
upset.
He hit a policeman while reversing.
Oh no!
Damn.
Now I'm
Damn,
upset.
Twitch
This
chat,
person's
you
ableist.
crazy. God.
This was great.
Also, I love that you can write notes in like the notepad.
Yes.
So,
I was-
as-
Twitch chat is stinky, so is Hero.
so
I
on
actually put
mine,
down that the president is on the prosecution side. Assassinate him immediately.
so on mine, I put maybe the juror is really cute. Maybe I should ask for a number after.
I love that. This is great.
I love
Alright,
because in
let's
my
get
note
back
in
to
the
lobby
last case,
here.
I was like, "Damn,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
be
go.
looking cute." I actually wrote. What did I write? I write that I love my wife so much.
Let's get Sass back to lobby though, so we can get him
Yeah,
in
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
Sass. I'm defending this time.
okay.
I'm gonna
And
be
then-
the judge this time.
Yeah, and Sass, when Sass gets in here, he can be prosecutor.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
wait. Maybe he's the judge. Oh, the second
No.
gets me.
Maybe hasn't been judged yet.
I haven't been judged yet.
This is a kangaroo court, and Sass isn't even here yet.
Damn.
God damn it!
Damn.
As the kangaroos have spoken, you must now join the prosecutor's side.
He can't help it. He's deafened.
I also wanted to point out that Naito said that he bought shoes, but he's called Mr. Toes. I don't think he would have bought
I
any
was
shoes.
I was thinking
There's
about
no way
that
he
the
got me.
entire time.
No
Exactly,
one,
there's
no
no
one
way
argued
he had blue
against
shoelaces.
it. Got it.
Hi, Andre. Let me do the. Okay, Andre posted or redeemed for me to tweet something, and I'm gonna do that on Blue Sky because I don't use
Hell yeah.
Twitter.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Blue Sky.
I'm moving people around. Don't mind me.
Welcome back.
Yeah, hi.
Sass,
No worries.
are you there?
So cute.
All right.
Oh, I have the entire call deafened, so I can't hear Sass.
Me too.
The code is in the chat. I'm just gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
this.
Thanks, friend.
Hell,
Yeah, Sass.
And we saved prosecutor for you.
Yeah,
so
you,
that
you
can
get
be
you get accuse
prosecutor.
people of things. It's great.
All right. Let's let me
Uh-oh.
watch one first because I'm
Eh,
still plugging things
Okay,
in.
okay. Then I
I'm
will
hearing
be the
double.
prosecutor then.
Yeah.
Double dang! I'm gonna lose this.
It's okay.
Yeah, maybe he's always gonna have Vesper style.
You know,
This
actually,
is
you know what?
unjust court.
You know what?
No,
Here.
no, Naitos, don't be a coward.
Oh,
No,
damn.
here. Maybe
I,
no.
I legitimately
fine.
lost. I legitimately lost sleep last night because my brain was just thinking of courtroom puns.
I love
The
that.
whole,
I love. Thank you.
I couldn't go to sleep, and I was just like, oh, here's another little twist I could say that's talking about old socks or like a colander or the fire department.
Also, I want to go ahead and point out real
Whoa.
quickly that we actually are all in one single shared chat, so they actually changed it. They changed how it works now.
Nice.
So am I okay in game in
Yeah, you're
terms
fine
of
in
the volumes and stuff?
Yeah.
But Vesper is muted in game for some reason and staring at the ceiling.
Maybe can I say you're looking lovely as a judge,
Oh, thank
like
you.
downright hot and sexy.
Yeah. Yep, sucking up to the judge.
Well, I mean, we are the jury.
All right, you guys. I am accusing Sileki of being too cute to exist and escaping from cutie jail.
Oh, guilty
well, then
immediately. Guilty
Serious
immediately.
crime.
It's serious
Guilty.
crime.
Wait.
I mean,
I
as
can't
the
defend this.
as the defense, as the defense, you actually it's even worse.
Sileki, I don't know what to
Than
tell
being
you.
the prosecutor.
Like, you are cutie patootie. Like, you can't stay in jail for too long. Like, I might have to side with the prosecution on this.
I don't know what I'm
Guilty.
doing to be
Guilty.
guilty. You're also guilty.
Guilty.
Downright guilty, Sileki.
All right, and I am ready to present evidence whenever, Your Honor.
Hi, Naitos.
Oh, okay. How do I give you?
So
permission?
on your gavel, there should be a talk bubble one,
Oh.
and you hit the
Icarus is
red for
green.
me and blue for Hero.
I'm
But
green?
also it's buck
Scroll
teeth.
your mouse.
Yeah, you're green, but you have
Yeah,
buck teeth.
scroll your mouse.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna, since I think I need to give Hero a chance to.
No
Okay.
chances. No
Oh
chances.
shit.
He
Your
needs
Honor,
to
we
restart.
already know that Sileki's guilty.
Yeah.
Oh.
We,
Yeah.
we know.
I shall
That's
start-
what.
It's simply formality to go through the proceedings.
Because I'm gonna lose anyway.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. So look, listen to me. It is hard to defend that Sileki is not too cute for jail, okay? Because Sileki is too cute. And they definitely don't deserve to be in jail. But, have you ever thought that there was a reason that Sileki was in jail? Not just because that they were cute, but because they
I got.
forgot. They forgot,
Okay,
okay?
Can the expert witness give the council some tips?
Oh.
So
Oh,
what
wow.
what you should do is make it so she's not culpable for being cute. So although she's guilty, it's simply through circumstance that it's not actually her fault, and it will be acquitted of all charges.
Oh
no.
Oh.
Oh no.
What? Hey, Hero, behave yourself in my courtroom. Yes, Naitos,
oh,
what
no.
would you like to say?
The jury shutting up now.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Judge, friendship bracelet. Is it yours with Sileki's?
Oh.
Did you
Why-
make this? Did you make this friendship bracelet for
Sileki,
Sileki?
oh, here's the thing.
That's-
So Sileki made this
Why are you
friendship
accusing
bracelet.
me?
I'm not accused. I'm asking.
So like
Yeah,
you
I
made
don't know, I
the,
put it
made
up
the
there.
friendship bracelet.
I'm about to explain. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The reason why Sileki, even though it's too cute for jail, the reason why they should stay in jail after escaping, right, is because we found this damning evidence of a friendship bracelet in their jail cell, made entirely out of noodles, that was not given to their bestie.
Gasp.
That
Yes.
just sounds like a heinous crime all of its own.
Yeah.
And this is why she should stay in
Wow.
cutie jail.
Wow.
Double guilty. Double guilty.
Now, Honor, I have some real evidence I would like to present.
Yeah, of course.
And by real evidence, I would like to present my expert witness, Sileki's
Oh.
doctor. Sileki's doctor, and I quote, has diagnosed her with terminal adorable. You see,
Oh.
she has no
It's true, it's
choice but to be adorable for the end of her days. And, adorable and cute are basically the same thing. So if we have medical evidence that she is terminally adorable, don't you think that means she's too cute to exist? That's my case, Your Honor.
You know what? That is a fair case. That is a fair case. Who wants to speak?
All right, so when we caught,
Hold on 1 second. Shut up. Naitos, what were you saying?
I'm clinically depressed.
Wake up, Hero.
huh? What? Yeah, I'm right here.
That's
You told me to shut
in
up.
Real life, though.
Yes, because Naitos wanted to speak and the jury takes precedent.
Oh, okay.
It's your turn to speak now, Hero.
Oh, okay. Now it's my turn. All right, so look, even though the doctor has diagnosed Sileki with infinite cuteness, okay, we also know that when we caught her, she was
I know.
sleeping cutely
Oh,
in a sleeping
Where?
bag.
but it smells like hiking and feet.
Ew.
Yeah.
No.
She
It-
was
it
in a
said
sleeping
it
bag,
smells-
sleeping adorably
Oh no
when we
no
found her,
no.
Your Honor.
Ew.
Oh no 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 no.
Wait a minute.
Slowly-
Sileki is
slowly
not
breathing.
stinky.
Not a stinky.
Your
but
Honor, I
the
would like to
sleeping bag
object.
was stinky due to outdoor stuff.
I would like to object that
yes.
Sileki could never be caught in anything stinky, because in fact it was Hero that's stinky. And you know what? It was so dark in that sleeping bag that maybe it was actually Hero during the power outage trying to pose himself as Sileki, but that stink gave himself away.
Oh,
Wait, are you literally
Hero
saying
in a
that the defense-
Sileki costume?
You're telling me that the
Damn.
defense, the one representing Sileki, is possibly the reason that they're. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense.
it makes
You
perfect sense,
understand me exactly. You're
It's true.
saying
Why would it
it.
smell like sweat?
Wait,
Like
so here's the
hiking
thing. I
and
couldn't have
feet?
possibly done it, Your Honor. Do you know why?
Okay, explain yourself. Hold on. Oh wait.
There was a
I was-
violent epidemic at the time,
Oh,
and I had to stay indoors. I had to stay inside my home the entirety of the time that Sileki was escaping prison and got caught.
wait. So you agree that Sileki did escape from cutie jail with your
They did
words.
escape from cute jail, yes, but because they're too
You-
cute to be in jail.
This sounds like a confession, Hero. You're supposed to be
Table-
defending it.
I can't defend what is a true though, Your Honor. This is an unjust case. I don't even know why they put me here. To be honest, Your Majesty, I really think Sileki should be not guilty, and we should do a mistrial immediately.
Your Honor, I have several pieces of evidence that can prove guilt. Not only about him not going anywhere due to a violent epidemic, but I in fact can explain this all with 3 pieces of evidence given at once.
Oh,
The first I would like to present is an umbrella left behind at Hero's house. How would he break that umbrella if he has only been inside? And Your Honor, I know that he was not playing with that umbrella inside, because not only did he break that outside, he braked it following a treasure map. And you know what that treasure map led him to? Your Honor, I followed that treasure map and I found an EXO concert ticket.
actually, I really like EXO though.
I
I
know.
I couldn't miss the concert. I'm sorry. Like
I,
I
I
just
honestly,
couldn't.
I have
can't blame him for that.
I have it on good evidence, Your Honor, that Kai and at least a couple other members of EXO are going to be in California this year. And
Oh,
so, Your Honor,
But Your Honor, that still
That's
proves
it.
that I was nowhere near the crime scene. I was actually at the concert.
so then how would you know if your client was not guilty if you weren't anywhere near the
No,
crime?
they're definitely not guilty because I have the drill that they basically like that they got out of jail with, right?
So then they are guilty.
they are
Yes,
guilty.
they are guilty, but also they have a search history of looking up how to get out of jail. So they use the drill preemptively.
You're defending your client. You're so bad at this.
They're too cute, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Guilty. You're such a shit.
Poor Sileki.
Sileki is guilty.
They could have been
Saying that they
free.
reduced their sentence, but the judge agreed and sent them to an asylum where they were stuck for life with a roommate convinced they were the reincarnation of a cursed toaster. Over time, they started to believe it too.
Damn.
Back to cutie jail you go, Sileki.
Damn.
No, we tried.
5th life
Um,
sentence.
Hero, you didn't
12
try.
life sentences.
You
of
really
cutie.
didn't.
What do you mean? That was the best defense I could get.
No, because you
was
didn't defend Sileki.
The cards were
Yes,
not in my favor.
Sileki's guilty, but also
The-
look at what these other things are going on.
The cards were not in my favor. Okay.
Did you
You can
roll
always
them at
re-roll
all?
them.
No, I did. I rerolled it. I rerolled all the cards, and they didn't give me
Damn.
anything good.
Damn.
Well, the bright side, Sileki, you didn't have to pay for this defense. At
Go to jail.
defense.
Okay, you were too
Defense
cute not
totally
to
free.
defend.
Oh my god. Fuck. This is so good. I'm so happy for us.
It's so true.
Oh,
I just
God.
also want.
It's time.
All right. This court session will now be in session. On the prosecution, we have
Prosecutor Stinky.
I'm on the same side as Hero now.
I'm
Yeah.
alone.
I'm sorry, Icarus.
Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing.
Right now you're.
How do I allow them to talk?
So
Do I hit you?
that's the chat. You have to have the chat bubble, and you select which side you let talk. So you let and then you can bonk them, and then the one that has like
There we
the
go.
different symbols
Yes.
is how you deliver your verdict.
What?
What?
Whoa.
Excuse me?
That was supposed to be
I-
private?
In my
I have to
25 years of being a judge, I have never seen a crime so heinous.
Damn.
It's true.
Let's
Hero.
take a
That was
moment.
a private affair, Your Honor.
Damn.
On the side of the prosecution, we have maybe.
Wait. I have a
Yes.
question.
Let's give us your opening statement.
Yes, I'm so sorry. My opening statement is that it was traumatic, Mr. Judge. In fact,
Well said. Well said.
the item. Can I have my turn, please, Judge?
I will have order in this court.
But you didn't make it my turn, Judge.
I don't know. Oh, wait.
It's the chat
Oh,
bubble.
that's the verdict. Yes,
Yeah,
I
and then
nearly ended it.
now you hit
So what
maybe side and maybe.
So I have
yeah,
a question
there you go.
real quick. I have a question.
Does that
real
work?
quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Is maybe
Icarus has a
both?
question.
Yeah, is maybe both the prosecutor and the victim?
Yes, I have to
Okay.
defend myself.
What the hell?
There's a conflict of interest
that-
here.
Silent.
Yeah, that seems conflict of interest, but I'll allow it.
Judge,
Self-representation
I
is
declare
allowed.
mistrial.
This is
She signs
Oh,
this
have
today.
order.
Kangaroo. This
Order
is,
in this court.
Order book my life.
It's-
This is some kangaroo court bullshit right here.
I think we should respect the judge. Thank you.
I will find you in contempt of court, Mr. Nitos.
Damn.
As I
This
was
is
saying,
unprecedented,
Sleep, Your
but we are in strange times, everyone.
It's not burnt
yes,
popcorn.
Mr. Judge.
Maybe
thank you.
we'll
Thank
represent
you so-
ourselves.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Judge. In fact, I have evidence right now to show that he was in my house, in my home, in my safety. I present
Oh,
this
no.
to you, page book.
Oh no.
And what you think is jam is actually slime.
Oh no.
Oh my.
It's blue
My
slime.
God.
I can explain that.
You didn't actually
It's
do that, did you?
hideous.
You didn't tell me
I see.
anything about that when we were talking about that. What
No,
the
no,
hell?
I told you about it. I
Wait.
specifically told you about that book. Yeah. I like the.
Does
Oh.
the defense has there been an issue with discovery?
No.
You have to,
Your Honor,
to
I'd like to
switch.
go ahead and say, request this evidence be retracted from this court case because I don't know if you knew this already, but my defendant here, he lost this book actually about 2 months ago. He actually filed the police report for it that it was missing. So clearly, I want to go ahead and say that this is maybe character. Not only a poor decision self-representing themselves as a prosecutor trying to go after my defendant here, but that, that they're also holding objects that they've apparently clearly stolen and been keeping at their own residence, their own
Jury-
domicile.
Your Honor, there is no evidence presented to show.
The jury would like
We're
to
not presenting
note
evidence. I'm
that,
clearly trying to refute your evidence.
Prosecutor maybe has to either press the bell to pass off,
Uh-oh.
or that your honorable
Mm.
vulture will have to smack the blue to give Nyatos his permission to switch.
Mm.
So, I would just like to add that to the court.
I
Oh,
would
thank
like to
you.
go
I
ahead,
didn't know.
go ahead and say
You're
that
welcome.
prosecutor maybe here
Thank
stole
you,
that.
thank you, Council Vesper.
Your
Uh,
Honor, I would never steal a book. This book has my name in it because I am
maybe.
the owner of this book.
Oh, baby,
my
you
art
stole
book.
my heart.
Damn.
You
Maybe.
see?
I'm
admits
not.
to
I'm
it.
not being convinced here, prosecution. This definitely seems like conjecture. But now,
Oh,
Whoa, man.
so what do I do now? Sorry.
Well,
it's Naitos's turn now. You got
so
it.
I would like to go ahead and again continue to enter about this evidence here, because I actually have a whole gathering of police officers that can testify that this object was actually reported as stolen quite a few months ago here. So
I would
the
like-
prosec-
Hold on.
Sock City finest at work.
Objection. ACAB.
objection. Socks.
You can't objection an objection. What is the grounds for the objection?
You can't triple stamp or double stamp.
I'll have order. Order.
The objection is that the cops, the police that he spoke to, didn't have their cameras on. They turned it off and muted themselves the entire time so that we couldn't tell what was actually being said. We can't trust the police. Which is why I say ACAB.
No.
Objection sustained. Naitos, what do you say about this?
Per Statute 33 in the district law, the police do not actually have to turn their camera on unless they are in the field. As this was a report that was filed in the police department, there is no need for body cam footage to be on. Instead, we have both surveillance footage and legally notated documents filed by my defendant to the court and to the police.
I would like to point out that I said cameras. I did not say body cam.
However, you did make that premise here, and it is not a far conjecture for someone to jump to. Because cameras can be turned on and off. Prosecutor, maybe.
They can.
Hey, easy.
In fact, it's done it more multiple times. In fact,
So, are we saying that the what are we saying here? We say that there
I
was
don't know,
gathering
sir.
of police officers,
I'm
but we
saying
don't
the
actually
police
have any
can't be
footage.
trusted. We have no footage, just the word of mouth from Mr. Toes.
I'm,
I would like- I have a whole gathering
Yes.
of police officers that can testify for this, sir. That's why I'm filing the here's report. I have submitted evidence here that there has been a report of theft, which the object submitted today from the prosecutor was stolen. Let us not.
I would like to
Mm,
just
that-
point
yes,
I
that is
have
quite
evidence
compelling.
to
I
argue.
would like to
Defense.
point out that the card does say it could have been a very intense coffee break, so it could just be hearsay at this point.
Mhm.
Mm.
I would like to
But
also.
did
I
the-
have evidence to present, Your Honor.
But the just a moment. But the defense did file the stolen report, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. Prosecutor maybe.
Yes. So I would like to present my evidence as to why this couldn't be truly a thing, and that is because
Yes.
they weren't no policemen at all. They were just
Oh,
people in
shit.
costumes.
Oh shit.
Oh.
The
You
photo
hate
I'd
to
like to
see
point
it.
out,
Fake.
Your Honor. I would like to point out that was a YMCA party.
So you admit that they weren't real cops. Thank you. for having my
And
back
with
on
a
this.
mustache and an incognito costume, how could you possibly know that this was the client?
Damn. Real questions.
Mhm, mhm.
I'm the
I
person
think
that's-
this is compelling enough evidence to throw out the police report.
Oh,
Thank you.
shit. No. Half of them were actually police officers.
We cannot confirm that it's one way or the other.
Well, Your Honor, I have some evidence to submit as well, if possible.
Yes. Go ahead, defense.
So I would like to go ahead and point out here that we're having here this incognito costume that's being brought in. Did we ever see the cops actually, or the ones that prosecutors maybe is trying to spin out saying that they're not cops and claim that they were people in costume instead? well, do we have any witnesses to back that up, or is she just bringing in a Halloween spirit costume that she picked up here before? Because
Oh
I
shit.
want to go ahead and
Hmm.
say that, I did see someone else when I came into the courtroom today. I actually gathered as evidence and prepared here for this. So I don't know if you know, prosecutor, but sorry, judge, but our prosecutor here is, pardon the pun, blind as a bat. And I mean that no offense to the courtroom here.
Oh,
Okay.
Damn, best beat.
First of all, that's offensive to
Yes, it
our
is. It
current
is true.
judge.
It is true that
I do
there
have
is
poor
there is
vision.
bat
I do have
amongst
poor
us.
vision.
And
I
so
won't defend
our
you.
Yes.
prosecutor maybe here is blind, yes, and wouldn't you know it that they have to have glasses in order to be able to see anything? Like, for example, testimony about certain people wearing certain costumes. Now, on
Objection.
Glimmer, they can't see
Objection.
anything when their glasses are broken.
Yes. State the reason of objection.
My objection is that literally a month ago, I went to the optometrist who says I have 20/20 vision, and I can present that into the Discord chat.
Yeah.
I see.
According to the
Exactly.
Discord.
I don't wanna
Objection
out my
overruled,
name.
but I will still keep that in consideration.
How benevolent.
Now, this bat witness, could they identify the subject in a dark room?
Oh.
Hey, I'm being thrown paper at, Judge, Your Honor.
Oh no.
Order!
Oh
Order!
no. Oh no.
We talking about me?
Well, you're making a compelling argument. We
I'm
definitely
compelled.
cannot say one way or the other that
Yeah.
the incognito costume was the subject.
Concur.
I want to point out. Your
I
Honor,
forget.
Roger.
I'm going to be honest. I forget what the glasses part was about.
I don't
Oh.
think the glasses was relevant, Your Honor, to being
glasses
slimed
were
all over
relevant
because
here,
I
Your
may
Honor.
not be able to see,
I
but I can
request-
still feel.
I
Go on.
request maybe to be quieted because I'm the one that submitted the evidence and I would like to explain my case once more.
Damn.
You're yes.
So what has happened here is that we were having the incognito costume be removed from this case because the only person that has testified, since there's no witnesses coming in here about it, prosecutor maybe is the one that's claiming that they were wearing the costume. However, how could they see when they have broken glasses?
Oh. Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
I have 20/20 vision, no. I
Uh-huh.
don't wear glasses.
20/20 vision?
Mhm.
Listen, lie, because yours 20/25.
Then-
your,
but
your,
then
your eyes are
who's-
5 years
who's-
behind.
Who
Fuck.
who do the glasses belong to then?
Maybe.
They belong to Hero.
They belong to Hero.
Here
What?
doesn't
I
have
don't
any
know
glasses.
glasses.
Are we calling out a witness?
Actually, yes.
He's the
I do.
defendant,
I
but
would like to
okay.
call a witness.
Damn.
I see. Hero,
Yeah.
what do you have to say?
I don't wear glasses.
That's
I
a
can
lie, Your
prove
Honor.
it.
That's a
I
lie,
can
Your
prove
Honor.
it. Because we have here a sports medal that Hiroshi has earned for his stellar vision. He has gotten many gold trophies and first place awards for having the best vision in several courtrooms.
Wait, not even my turn. I have evidence.
I would also like to
I
point out
see.
that sports medal is general abandonment, not for not wearing glasses.
That is contextual because he has many awards. So that may not be one of them. However, the ones I'm seeing today are all about vision. Observation, I don't know, but vision, yes.
Mr. Toes is farting at me, Judge. I don't feel respected or
prosecutor,
safe in
you
this
may
courtroom.
cross-
Night, Andre.
You may cross-examine the witness.
Yes. All right. I present to you. Well,
Hi,
it has to be my
Andre.
turn, Your Honor. It's not my turn.
Oh,
Thank you. Your Honor, I present the street magician who was invited to this party.
we
I
have
remember
a
that.
prime
He's
witness
actually-
here.
Oh, thank you, Andre. Thank you so much for following. I would like to present the street magician who not only saw Hero in glasses, but also saw him giving me a ring, and the ring because he broke his own glasses at the party. He couldn't even tell that the ring was a cheap ring. It was a diamond made of plastic.
It was a promise ring.
This is
ring
compelling
of
evidence.
plastic?
We have a witness and a piece of evidence corroborated by the witness.
Yes.
Yes.
But also,
yes.
those glasses were part of a
Actually,
costume.
Your
I was
Honor,
pretending to be.
I want to go ahead and
Actually-
point out here where is the witness? Because cough. Where's the witness, Your Honor? Because I have evidence here that the witness that is on the stand here is not the street magician that prosecutor maybe is wanting to believe they are. Because I have testimony here that they were not able to make it to court today. They weren't able to make it to court because they were unable to make it here. Their brain stopped mid-track. So here we go. The supposed testimony she's trying to give, they're not here to actually give. And I wash my hands in this case.
And unfortunately, we can't
I
wait
win.
for them because it's almost lunchtime, and I'm quite
Well, that's
peckish.
okay, Judge, because I also have another witness.
Yes, go ahead, prosecution.
Swear if you say your
So
mom.
oh God. So
Oh, fuck.
was
We might be fucked here, buddy.
if the street magician wasn't here, who else was here to witness the whole thing? Our co-worker, who's amongst the jury right now, who saw, in fact,
Who?
Who?
it was Vespi. Vespi was there.
Ah,
What's a twist?
I see.
What's a twist?
A double witness.
Oh my god.
What's a twist?
So
You didn't
the
tell me that
fused
Vespi had a
co-worker. So
double
what? In this context, what did Vesper witness? So she's a prime witness now.
Yeah.
He is.
Yes.
She corroborates this magician story
Yes.
as well.
He
I
Honor?
do.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Your
My
Honor.
apologies.
And he
1
does.
second here, Your Honor. I
Oh, yeah,
have
I'm
something
here.
to say real quickly. Hey, Vespi.
Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead, Vince.
Vespi. If you agree not to pose as a witness here, I
Yeah.
promise I'll give you 5 Twitch subs.
What?
Your Honor.
This is bribery.
Does the defense want to settle out of court? I mean, I'm
This is bribery. Naito is bribing
This is
the-
bribery happening in the
I
court.
don't
bribing the
no,
witness.
I mean,
Donating.
we did 1 for 1. I mean, you got to be your own prosecutor. I got to give him something.
Your Honor.
I don't
You look
think I'm
very
brave enough.
handsome up there today.
Oh,
What?
oh.
What'd you say?
Naito said our honorable judge is very handsome today.
Yeah.
I mean, that's true, but
I'm
that's
quite-
the fact. Why are you just saying that now?
No, it's
Wouldn't
just
you
a
always
casual
be saying
observation.
Embarrassment in the court. Embarrassment in the court. Okay, so let's get this straight. The sports medal is not for a vision-based sport,
Oh,
correct?
man.
Yes.
I mean, some of them are. Well, one of
I
them
also
is.
want to point out the train being stopped mid-track doesn't affect us since I have
Yes.
witness.
You have a witness of the witness. Yes.
Yes.
What is the hand sanitizer all about again?
Yes, I
Wants to
forget
clean
what
his
that
hands
was
at the
about.
court, and that is not relevant to our case.
There's nothing wrong with
defense.
clean hands.
What was that? What's the hand sanitizer about?
There's nothing wrong with clean hands, Your Honor.
I would like to argue, Your Honor, that a bottle of hand sanitizer, the last time that it was relevant to a case was in the multiple murder charges against the Poo Pants killer.
Oh, I remember that case. I lost
Yes.
it horribly.
Yes, the Poo Pants killer never used the hand sanitizer, and in fact was the linchpin in that case.
Yes, but this is a separate court case, but
There should be some precedence
just
there,
just
I'm
just
sure.
get it out of your.
Can I also say that because there is no actual report of the police report for a stolen book, We have the evidence
There
of
was-
the
there was,
slime
though.
on the book.
There is
was
a
not.
police report, but we can't be sure that that person was
Police.
who they say they are for the report because they were wearing a mustache.
Well, no, we had the broken glasses. That
The
disproves
broken
that.
glasses don't belong
We have
to me.
we
they
have
belong
not
to Hero.
established.
You never
Yes, we have
provided
not
evidence showing that
established.
they weren't yours.
I
the-
told
the
you there was a
prosecution-
witness, the street magician and the co-worker.
The
Your
street-
Honor,
the street magician
I would
could
like
never
to
make
plead-
it here. The
I would like
coworker
to
is
plead
Vespi.
my Fifth Amendment right to not be to not have myself incriminate. So I would remove my testimony as a part of my Fifth
Oh
Amendment
my
right.
Both
Lord.
witnesses are gone.
Oh.
Oh,
This
That's
is
in
a
my heart.
substantial change.
I can't
Closing
incriminate
statements.
myself. Maybe I can't. I can't go back to jail.
Prosecution. Closing statement.
yes. I would like to
Yes.
point out that if given the chance, if you looked at my dress, you notice there's blue. And you know who else is blue? Hero.
But didn't you tell me you had a mushroom boyfriend that was also like blue?
I don't have a
slimy?
mushroom boyfriend.
The only person Icarus loves is maybe, and that is reciprocated with
Your
maybe.
Honor, I
loving
don't know if
Icarus.
that has color has to do anything with this because you're also blue, and that doesn't mean that you got your feathers all over a mushroom sock.
But he's not slimy.
Your Honor is blue.
Yes, defense. I'm intrigued, just because I'm a gossip, but yes, irrelevant. Defense. Closing statement.
You all are lovely people. Ow.
Aw. Due to the complicated nature of this this case, it is by a fine margin that I shall say that the defendant is innocent.
Wow, holy shit, I won.
What a
Bullshit.
twist!
Bullshit.
The
What
little
a
guy has been
twist!
proven
What a
innocent. Let's
twist!
go.
I'm not gonna lie here, Hero. I really didn't think you were gonna win this. So like, I forgot to send a bill. Shit, like, can I get funny?
No worries, I'll pay you in hugs.
Oh.
Mr.
Oh,
Ushio is
exchange rate in
innocent.
Hugs is pretty.
Not guilty. They threw a massive party so wild that no one remembered a thing the next day. Woke up with a new haircut and a llama in their living room with absolutely no explanation.
Wow, yeah, police parties
Honestly,
are wild, man.
Oh God, I fucking love
Good
this game.
lord. Okay,
My
will be
give me one breakout, and then I'll be on defense or prosecution. Next.
Yeah. Who hasn't been judged yet? There we go.
Yeah.
Nachos, you got it ready up.
Yeah.
No.
Ready up.
No.
Just no.
Mr. Toes is taking his time.
I'm
supposed to be
fulfilling my objective.
But
I love that,
lucky.
I love that, Silucky. That was so good.
No one can ever
Ah,
say that
I
don't
see the
fulfill my
defense. The
promises.
defense paid up, even though the yes,
You mad lad.
Hey, mate, like, you know
yes,
what's
by court order.
like maybe as I'm like walking past you, I'd go slime you later.
Oh, God. Oh, fuck.
Judge, you see what you've done?
I love this.
I did what I did.
So good. So good. Oh,
It was close to
Maybe
once anyway.
I was on your side the entire time.
Thank
maybe.
you.
Oh shit! I'm way up here.
Best
That's
me, I wanted to
crazy.
force.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you would actually give me 5 gifted. I was just trying to be funny.
All
Oh,
right.
Lord.
Court is in order. Court is in order. I am the Honorable Judge Nitos presiding, and I do want to go ahead and say here, first and foremost, that, I don't know what I do. Aha,
Knowing things overrated.
there we go.
Oh.
So anyway,
Your Honor, real quick.
Why? Why did I get bombed right off the bat?
I'm your honorable Judge
Here's
Nikos,
us.
and I'm here to.
Yes.
I'll take no
Good night,
guff in my
Seleki.
courtroom. I demand
Good night,
respect,
Solecki.
and I demand a good night,
Good night,
Seleki.
Seleki.
Enjoy Cutie Jail.
Good night,
Your Honor.
Seleki.
Your Honor, real quick, I would like to speak. I would like to say that this will be my last court.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Oh.
How
So I
so
think
cute.
in honor of the fact that I'm going to be leaving soon, we should just call this game quits and say that my wife is right and innocent. The client is innocent.
Wait, are you saying that Vespi is not a little guy, a cutie patootie, a potato, and a very wholesome monster fucker?
What?
He's all that, but more.
Oh
He's all that, but
wow.
more.
Oh wow.
But your wife,
Yes.
Ms. Icarus Deathbloom, or sorry,
Yes.
Mr. Icarus, that's what this says above their name, is
Wait a minute. Why
Trying to
is
say-
all of us Mr.?
they're trying to say here that Vespi is
This
not
court
a,
should be thrown
it's
out
not a
just
cutie
on
patootie,
misgendering
not a
alone.
potato, and not a very wholesome monster fucker. I don't know what I'm doing here, but you know what?
I think
I
this
missed.
is a lot of charges
I missed.
against me.
It is.
It's a very
Mm.
long list, but you know, it is true. You are
I've-
all of these.
I've committed many crimes.
Even
Wait,
more crimes than
you
we can
can't
speak of.
admit to it.
And that's why I had to plead the fifth in the last case.
Yeah, you gotta protect yourself first.
Yeah. Gotta cover
Order-
my
I
ass.
demand order in this courtroom here. So,
Yes.
first and foremost here, we do have an accusation by the prosecutor, Hiro Ushio, in this courtroom,
Yes, Your
saying that Vespi, that he is a little guy, is a cutie patootie, is a potato, and is a very wholesome monster fucker. So, please present me your evidence.
Yeah.
Well, my darndest evidence, Your Honor, and I will represent, and I cannot lie, because whose better words can be used against them than their own? I found a diary
Ooh,
I-
that belongs to Vespi
How salacious.
that is
about
very,
all
very
the monster
scandalous.
fuckery that they love. But also, they did it in such a cute format that, like, it actually proves that they're a little guy, cutie patootie, and also a potato. But you know, it does have like a detail of all the monsters they would fuck.
How
Tell me
scandalous.
about how cute it is, not necessarily about the monster fucking, but how cute it is.
Mm-mm.
But I
It's very
have
cute.
evidence.
It's got little hearts and everything.
I have evidence that Vespi is not a little guy, but he is larger than life.
Whoa.
Oh, thank you for the posture check.
Oh dear.
No,
Well,
I
there it is.
found
let,
a
let,
sketch-
let, let
yeah.
us hear from you.
I found a sketchbook that shows that Vespi is larger than life itself.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The portrait's creepier than it should be.
I like the sound of that.
I think that already takes away the wholesome if it's creepier.
It
Yeah.
is not creepy, because I'm the one who drew it.
Oh no. That sounds.
Damn.
Then
Oh.
explain to me, in no short order, of why the heck is a sketchbook showing that Mr. Vespi here is, well, larger than life.
Because you have to
That's
be,
pretty
Yeah.
good.
you have to
Yeah.
be larger than life to be the best monster fucker.
Oh wow. Yeah. Mhm.
Mhm.
Your Honor.
Oh. Hello,
Your
this
Honor.
is Vulture. Hi.
I would argue that that's not a it's a portrait, but it's not a face. That's another body
Oh.
part.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
I see.
How do you ring a bell?
Space.
Spacebar.
Oh. Got you. Very useful. We love interacting.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Bell.
I do have some other damning evidence, Your Honor.
Hold on one second here, yo, of the mister.
Oh
Now
no.
then,
How do I sit that down?
Icarus.
Ugh.
So I do
So
gotta ask,
embarrassing.
while this is very intriguing here, I do gotta be partial in this. So, this sketchbook, would you say that this is biblically accurate? Or is
Yeah.
this more of a artist's rendition of what you want or believe out of the accused?
It is accurate.
Oh. Biblically accurate Vesper. I like it. I like it.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
You sick
Well,
fuck.
that.
Why
Well,
was that
Mrs.
right in my
Peterson,
ear?
You say that there are some evidence that goes against this.
So we do, because we actually have some signs, not just any kind of signs, but we could say that the signs that point to Vespi being a little guy, a cutie patootie, but not just a little cutie patootie, also a potato and monster fucker, a wholesome monster fucker, because the cryptid that sent us these signs was Mothman himself.
The
Oh.
Audible gasp.
Oh, wow.
Mothman has, they cannot be here today, but they left us like printed messages telling us that
Thank
Vespi
you,
is
Mississippi.
by means the littlest guy, the cutest of patooties, a potato, and they would bed the wholesome monster fucker.
Your Honor, in Devil's Advocate, I would like to state that being wholesome is kind of a requirement of being a monster fucker. Emphasis on the whole.
Just want some hole. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was not the terminology. It was not lost on me.
Okay, I would just want to make sure that the court knew about that, just to be devil's advocate in this situation.
And
I
yes, from the
still
peanut
plead the
gallery over
fifth.
here.
Is that still a
I've
confession,
been
though?
trying to get your
I
attention.
still plead the Fifth Amendment rights.
What's
That
up,
feels
peanut
like a
gallery?
First off, Judge, I have two things I would like to point out. One, why is Sass floating?
Magic.
Oh, he is floating.
Great.
I
Magic.
can't see.
He's right
Jules.
behind you, Icarus.
I
can't
think we
see
can
it.
already take out the wholesome because that's the wrong word. It should be
Some
wholesome
hole?
without the W.
Yeah.
But wholesome is still wholesome, though.
Being wholesome is not.
I'm glad you
wholesome.
like our sock
Wholesome
puppets,
without a
little
U.
bird.
Excuse. Wait.
Without the
I know you're
W.
not on
Not
trial
you.
here, but there's no U in wholesome.
The W.
Yeah, there is no you in wholesome. What the
I'm
fuck?
gonna kill you. That's gonna Judge. Here now, I'm killing Hero after this.
Why?
Listen,
W.
that is not the
apologies,
out of
sir.
the court. I'm not my prerogatives. I don't
Your Honor.
care what death threats you're making. Yes.
Your Honor, I have two things to say. First, I hit the bell and I have now gained magic powers, and I have no idea how to get down to the floor again.
You are so climbing
In
higher
second,
every
there
day.
isn't a U, but there is a W,
I literally kept saying W. I
which is
cried.
2 U's. Thank you, Your Honor.
That's
Thanks,
two
Sass.
Damn.
Oh, she can count.
Damn.
Okay.
Shit.
Damn.
But
Anyway.
Nitos.
With that flying power comes the knowledge of counting.
Quiet. So,
I-
evidence has been proposed here, and damning evidence, I must say. But I do want to go ahead and give a fair shake here to the other side of the court. So, Icarus, do you have anything to say in conjecture against the evidence proposed, or any evidence to show otherwise that the accusation is false?
I have a witness, Your Honor, and
witness?
three pieces of evidence that goes along with this
You
witness.
Oh,
can
wow.
submit them all
What a-
at once or
wow.
one at a time, what have you.
So
What a linchpin.
my evidence that Vespi is actually larger than life and not a little guy is this nosy whatever that word is.
Concierge.
Yes,
Concierge.
they cannot respect people's privacy. They belong to the Monster Fucker Inc.
Oh.
That in order to be in this Monster Fucker Inc., you need a loyalty card, which Vespi has. Okay. So that's how the nosy concierge knows Vespia. And they keep all of the notes in this notebook. All right.
Objection.
Oh,
Speculation, Your Honor.
Oh.
is it though?
Spec you what now?
Spec you what?
Spec my nuts.
Tell me more.
Okay, so these three things that have been presented: the Nosy Concierge, the loyalty card, and the sketchbook. The only thing that actually that is relevant is that Vesper is a loyal person, which is why
Wait
they
a
have the
minute.
loyalty card.
No. Objection, Your Honor.
You're saying that Vesper isn't
I
loyal?
I'm saying Vespi threw me under the bus in the last case, and we were all witnesses to it.
No.
That already shows me that
They're loyal to
not
me,
loyal.
okay?
Huh?
Wow.
Wow.
Vespi,
Your
this is
Your
why I
Honor,
want that
it-
divorce.
Your
Wow.
Honor, in order to define the level of loyalty, how many points are on that card?
Oh.
That
Oh,
is
many
true.
points.
That is true. Icarus.
There
That's why he
is.
likes Kirsten.
Listen, I'm not good with numbers, and the numbers are so high that I cannot count to it.
Got it. You
Oh.
can't get higher than 3. Or, sorry, you can't count higher than 4 because you've seen that song. I can only count to 4. So,
Why am I getting
Anyways.
bombed?
What's wrong with me?
But I also
You know what?
have
You're right.
evidence.
He does look like he's getting fisted.
But I also have
the
evidence.
Best
I
credible
have.
witness. No. I have one credible witness that will never lie
Mhm.
about this accusation about Vespi.
Oh.
All right,
Okay.
Santa. Santa Claus has brought his list, and he has checked it twice. And for a time, Vespi was on their good boy list. But when they became a wholesome monster fucker, they have been demoted to the naughty list. But not because they were a bad person. No. Santa
Yes,
saw
Vesper.
some shit. Well,
I would like to argue that Santa Claus is a registered sex offender, and his testimony should not be liable to be held up in court.
Objection,
He's
hearsay.
got him there.
Hearsay, Your Honor. Hearsay, I say.
I object. I think Santa is just jealous because Vespi turned him down.
I just
So
wanna
this
say-
is
Your Honor.
retaliation.
Well, listen,
Your Honor.
listen.
Your Honor, if we're bringing
I'm gonna
Santa
go ahead
Claus
and tell
here,
the entire court can be quiet here. Because here's one thing I need to go ahead and say. First and foremost, I need to go ahead and hear clearly in testimony from the defendant, Bad Boy Vesper. Do you
Yes.
solemnly swear here that you, whether wholesome or not, are a monster fucker?
I do indeed, Your Honor.
Okay, that is as clear as that was point of the court. We're trying to debate whether or not that is wholesome. Now, that being said, because you are a monster fucker, would you fuck Santa Claus?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
He's a different kind of monster.
he's not a monster at all.
He's a real monster.
He's the
What do you
monster who
mean?
picks on children.
First of
I
all,
want to go ahead and point out here that this is an individual that is perpetually existent, that beyond the scope of one's human age, able to do mythological feats like traveling the world in a single night. So I do want to go ahead and say that in degrees he is not human.
He's
Agreed.
human, but that doesn't make him a monster.
Your
No,
Honor, I
what
would
is-
also like to point out that Santa Claus is very ripped and has that very dead body that Vespi loves, kind of like the one anime character that they currently have been enjoying recently.
I would like to argue
Objection.
once again that Santa is a pervert.
Objection. Vespi likes
Also, I
Cthulhu.
would like to point out to his credibility that Santa is also known as the patron saint of prostitutes, so it goes with this character.
I also like to go ahead and point out that he gave me cool
uh,
last year, so I'm
yeah,
just gonna go ahead and
Your
dismiss
Honor,
him from the courtroom.
Your Honor, may I make one more comment?
Yes.
Santa is clearly a fat, ugly bastard, right?
Yes.
Yes,
he's
and,
not.
and fat, ugly bastard is definitely not a wholesome tag.
It's
Correct.
not.
No, not with the W, no.
Correct.
And uwu.
Damn it! I wish I could sit down.
Will? Will?
I wish I could mute maybe.
Oh, whoa. Will?
Oh wait, I can't!
How? How?
There, I can't hear maybe anymore.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
maybe I can hear
Yeah, we
you.
can hear you. We can
Ni-
hear you.
Naito just muted you for himself.
He's a big meanie. Tell him he likes toes.
I do not like toes. That is hearsay.
That is slander.
Your Honor, they're
Slander,
slandering your
libel.
name. I move that we move on to the next witness.
All right. Witness time. Okay, so
All
we
right.
currently have 3 evidences supported by a hero, one of which has
There-
been diffused, and
there is a
4
clip
from
of
Icarus, which
Naito's
has been
getting
diffused.
his
So I'm gonna go ahead and
sucked
just
by a
have.
fish.
I'm gonna go ahead and have hero present the next evidence if possible here, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. So my next damning evidence would also have to be Vespi's psychiatrist,
Oh
their
shit!
doctor.
Damn.
Damn.
So
The doctor again?
Yes.
they have we're talking about their doctor specifically. Now they have told us, without a shadow of a doubt, without breaking the doctor-patient confidentiality agreement that they have signed, that Vespi is indeed a little guy, and they do have cutie tendencies. Do they act like potatoes sometimes? Sometimes, but in a very adorable way. Now, outside of their doctor-patient confidentiality conversations, which isn't protected, they haven't, like, Vesper has expressed the monsters that they would fuck.
Oh, all right. Like counter argument.
So in order to
Defense?
see, so Vespi never saw this doctor. In order to see this doctor, you need a gold key that Vespi did not have.
Oh.
Like this is
I'll
a very, very high-end
I'll tell you how
doctor.
tall I am after the days.
Objection. Vespi doesn't like gold keys.
What?
You don't like gold keys.
Okay.
That's why Vespi didn't have the gold key to see the doctor.
Wait, you're talking about that Vespi needs a specific key to go see that doctor?
Yes,
Yes.
it's a very specific doctor that requires gold
They don't
keys.
need the key because Your Honor, if I may show the other evidence.
I'm listening.
Well, I need to show you this evidence. The reason why they don't have the gold key is because their doctor gave them a specific electronic bracelet that allows them to enter their room whenever they want.
Oh wow.
Oh.
So they get to
Ooh.
break other people's confidentiality with their doctor.
Damn.
They did not.
Oh okay.
But they're able to walk in whenever they feel like it, which means they
Vespi
could
knows
potentially.
when not to enter into. Vespi's very respectful of other people's safe spaces.
I don't know about that.
Oh damn.
What the fuck, baby? Where did that shit come from?
Damn. Got hit.
We are trying to say that Vespi is a good character here. We are accusing Vespi of being the littlest
Okay.
guy, the cutie patooties.
I would like to
So-
argue that I'm even smaller. Therefore, I'm the littlest guy.
With
Oh,
all
both
the
be little guys
evidence,
together.
with all the
No, we
evidence
can't. If-
gathered
if
in here
Vespi
to be
is
a court,
taller than me.
I do believe I've come to a verdict here. So I do want to go
Vespi-
ahead and say, with the evidence proposed, that patron
Without breaking HIPAA.
without
Without
breaking my back and my tongue, apparently,
Or your hip. Yep.
I do want to go ahead and say here that,
Your Honor, you've lost your accent.
Oh, shit! I did.
Oh bother.
Well then, I would want to go ahead and say here for the court that when it comes to the accusations here today, that this is really going to be all about appearances. Appearances can be deceiving, and deception is not always intentional. And also with appearances, that is based on views from an individual. individuals can have different views. So,
Mhm.
with that in mind here, this whole argument here today is rather pointless because, well, Icarus Deathbloom here may believe that their client is not a little guy, and with Hiroshi, the prosecutor here, believing that he is, ultimately that is hearsay on both sides because that is just perspective. On that end here, I want to go ahead
Yeah.
and turn to the court. To the attention of the accused, Bad Boy Vesper. I
Yes.
want you to go ahead and solemnly say here to the court, are you guilty or are you not guilty of being a little guy, a cutie patootie, a potato, and a very wholesome monster fucker?
Your Honor, I am indeed guilty of all these things.
Alrighty then.
Yes!
Because
Oh yeah.
Nice.
and I get
Oh, yeah.
away with it too, because I'm 6'1".
Wait,
I got
a
away with
minute.
it.
That's not little. You were 6'1" and little.
That's
Your
exactly how
Honor.
I am, Art, okay?
Mistrial. That's arguably not a little.
Vespi is guilty. Tried a spectacular escape by impersonating a guard. Unfortunately, their quotations mark disguise end quotations mark was just a mustache drawn in with a marker. Their
That's where
plan
my
failed
marker
within
went.
3 seconds, setting a new record.
So,
for fastest
so
failure
Vespi was the witness with the mustache at the YMCA police
Yes.
party.
Exactly.
I
Oh
told you.
my
And
god!
you
Oh
stand
my
by
Yes,
God.
I won.
You finally got me behind bars, damn it.
That being said, Hero, I'll see you after court.
I maybe.
Thank you for playing with us, maybe.
Later,
This was a
maybe.
lot of fun.
Yeah,
Maybe I love you.
I love you too.
you're great prosecution.
Goodbye, fungal infection.
Oh, so
Bye,
good.
toe lover. By the way, for
Get
anyone who wants to
Get
know,
off my
we have proof.
toes.
We have
Not-
proof that he likes
No.
his toes sucked. He had it sucked by a fish. There's a clip on it of it.
I want to go ahead and point
Alright.
that I was away from keyboard. This was a violation of my digital construct.
Damn.
No, he
Damn.
enjoyed every minute of it. Of the clip.
I have gotten those pedicures where they have the little fishies, though.
Oh really? I heard that's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry, Boo.
it
I
was
missed
very-
your thing.
Traveler!
thank you
Thank
very
you for
much
the
for calling.
raid.
Very much appreciate it. I know that was like an
Goodbye,
hour ago.
everyone.
I'm very tired. I'm
Animation.
sorry, but
It's
I
okay.
really appreciate
Welcome in, Raiders.
Bye,
Alright,
Raiders.
goodbye everyone.
Bye, Mimi. Love you.
Bye.
it. Okay, bye.
Okay. Goodbye, chat.
I-
It was fun
I-
playing
I-
with everyone, and I hope we get to
I-
do this again.
I
need to win a
definitely
case.
will. I'll do
One
this
day.
again.
I believe in you.
One day.
Shut up.
Yes.
One day.
Oh.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
The 13th Traveler. Hi, Raiders. I'm Icarus Deathbloom, Necromancer Raven Demon, Queen of an Undead Army with the soul of a chicken. I'm playing Guilty as Sock Demo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am a really bad storyteller.
It's okay. You're great.
Thank you.
Honestly, that Mothman
Acting is
evidence was
great.
just damning.
It was so good.
Also, Traveler, we need to play Phasmo one day.
All right. I'll be defense.
Wait, what happened?
All right.
I'll be defense. So whoever wants to be judge.
Oh, I'll be judge.
Oh my god, you're a fence? That's crazy.
So bear with me, friends. I'm very tired, so I'll be slow.
No, no
but-
worries, man.
Take
Well,
all
That's
the
alright.
time.
Yes.
I've literally just been sleeping as a hobby for like the past week, so
It's this whole climate change BS.
Yeah. It's been
It's-
really
it is
cold
the-
here.
it's been like perfect catnap temp here.
Oh, I need to click that thing, eh?
So today, it was spitting rain and snow together.
Oh,
I
I
hated
love a
it
good
so
rainy day.
I wouldn't mind if it wasn't cold and snow mixed in with it.
Yeah,
It is.
I just
April.
don't like. I don't like windy days. Like I'm okay as long as it's not like super fucking windy.
I kind of wish that the notes would be like revealed at the end of the pitch.
That'd be
Like
funny.
Yeah, to see what each person said.
I wonder how many people would actually write down notes about the case and not just
A lot of
skip
my
the
notes were
shit.
basically just kill the prosecutor or like assassinate witnesses.
So
Beautiful. Mine was just calling people stinky.
my last one was Hiro Ushio is smelly. How did he get this job?
God damn it! What?
Oh no, what? Letting one
Accused of
loose in the
letting a
elevator.
silent one loose in the elevator. 3 killed.
Damn,
wow.
Damn, how
Damn,
do you
Jason.
defend this, Vesper?
I gotta say that's pretty atrocious, but also, you know, if he's the one out in the elevator and if they're dying from inhalation, that means that they're either very small in stature or they were children.
Goodness.
Oh God.
Or he was
Okay,
just
okay,
that
so-
potent
so-
to kill
so you
the
can-
adults.
You can swap cards beforehand, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Only once for each card.
Okay.
I like that this is kind of like their own way of Cards Against Humanity, but from a, like
Yes.
a social selection standpoint, so it's really nice. All right, so who wants to go first? Prosecution or the defense?
Sorry, Your Honor. I'm still preparing my
Oh,
My-
take your time.
my offense out. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ow.
Traveler, how was your stream? How was Phasmo? Did you get all the ghosties?
Did you get all the ghosties?
Tee.
Tee. Creepy. Creepy fucking flower.
I wish they would let me grab the
Okay.
mug and take a little sip of coffee or tea.
I know, that would be so fun.
I'm ready, Your Honor.
All
Right,
right,
you ready?
all
Okay.
right.
Uh,
Let's go.
greetings, court. I today am prosecuting this piece of scum for letting one loose in an elevator full of people.
Hmm.
3 people dead. It was that bad. I would like to present to you that this man knowingly did it and was seen leaving the scene moments before all the deaths.
What?
That's all.
Prosecution, you may present evidence, your first piece of evidence.
My first piece of evidence
I
is
said the
first-
prosecution, not defendant.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
Uh,
stop.
Well, as we all know, coffee often makes people gassy. Correct? Do we all in agreement of that?
Nope.
Yes, quiet, yes.
Okay.
Yes, and the defendant's own mug was seen in the elevator with coffee left over in it.
Ooh.
What? This is crazy. Crazy, I say.
Okay, defendant, what evidence do you have to I guess, like, what I'm looking for, prosecution?
How do I do the expressions?
Oh,
You
press E?
And there's a
there we
wheel.
go.
Yeah. All right, so what evidence do you have to dissuade this, his evidence? It's pretty
Sir,
damning.
Your Honor, in wonderful court, I would like to start my line of defense by asking, why was my defendant, Mr. Jason Brapp, even in the elevator in the first place? I'd like to propose, Your Honor, that he was invited there. He was invited to the elevator and supposed to be
No.
there, which I think, and I would prove with my evidence, that this is actually a setup for, and my client is being framed.
So he was invited to the elevator where he farted.
You're confirming that the client was in the elevator?
Your Honor, Mr. Prosecutor, am stating that my client was invited to be there, and this is all part of a plan to set up my client.
Okay, so we're going with
He's
the
framed.
he's being framed. Prosecutor, can you provide any evidence that proves that he is not being framed whatsoever?
I see. Well, to be honest, the defense's argument is like a bucket with a hole in it. It holds no water, Your Honor. I would like to present that the defendant actually invited themselves. As you can see clearly that they have a phone, second unknown phone registered to them that they sent the original invite from.
Oh shit.
It's clear that the client, the defendant invited themselves.
What? Your Honor, I have a rebuttal. I have a rebuttal for all this
Yes.
nonsense. So, Your Honor, I would like to notice that I have evidence, 2 different forms of evidence that this unknown SIM card is trying to hide the trail of. Not only do we have a list full of internet comments, Your Honor, we also have
Your Honor, it's clearly stated that the SIM card was registered to the defendant.
Sir, I have internet comments and leaked DMs showing that there was supposed to be a meeting of sorts in that elevator, a flash mob even, proving that it was all going to be an elaborate prank upon which my client was not aware of. My client was just told to be there. He didn't know what was going to happen. It could have been a surprise birthday party for all he knew. Instead, according to these leaked DMs and these internet comments, this was actually a setup.
I'm telling you right now, prosecution, like that's some pretty damning evidence right there. I mean, look at the leaked DMs.
Yes, Your Honor, and as we all know, anyone who leaks DMs can't be trusted. I would like to remind the court that the other people in the elevator are not on trial. They are all dead.
Oh, yeah, there is the mass murder situation going on here.
Yes. Now, what was the... You're posing that they invited the client. Why were they inviting the client to the elevator?
Your Honor, I have an answer for that.
What?
It has to be my turn. Oh. Your Honor, my answer for that is that my client did in fact believe that there was going to be a surprise party. He even found some wax from the birthday candles. So he was being led to believe that this was an office party for him, following the invitation that led him to the elevator, following the melted wax that he believed to be from candles. That's it.
All right, prosecution. We're trying to see like probably a fraudulent picture here. Like you got to come up with something here because like the evidence is starting to look pretty damning. Do you have anything that supports that like he was not invited? Other than the fact that there's an unknown SIM card, because this SIM card, like you said, does belong to him, right? And the coffee mug is clearly the trigger for the mass farting explosion inside the elevator, correct?
Correct,
Okay.
Your Honor.
So, what I need to hear from you is some more damning evidence of the situation.
Yes, Your Honor. What I'd like to pose to the court is that the coffee mug belonged to the client. And everyone else was not drinking coffee that day. In fact, they were drinking tea. As the entire birthday party was designed to be tea-based, not coffee-based.
was a tea party.
And wouldn't that support that
That sounds like a boring
my
party.
client is? Yeah, it sounds like my client is innocent.
Your Honor, tea parties are a commonly known thing. And why would the client have coffee in his coffee mug if he didn't intend to find that elevator?
Your Honor.
Why would you show up to a tea party with coffee?
That
Your Honor.
does raise a really good. That's a really good question, though, Lester.
My final piece of evidence, Your Honor, will be the nail in the coffin, so to speak. And no, you're not gonna talk your way out of this one, Mr. Richard. I have seen that your bank account is full of money. Tell it, like, obviously you're being paid off. You're being paid off to help frame my client. You are part of the problem here, Mr.
Oh
Vulture.
shit!
And I demand justice.
Prosecutor, have you really accepted money from the alleged victims that to tell this scrupulous lie? Do you have anything to back up that you are not actually being bribed?
Your Honor, I'm not the one on trial here. That man is.
Yes, but the evidence is pretty damning that this man is being framed.
He laced with arsenic.
I didn't want to bring this out, Your Honor, as it is incredibly disturbing. But I actually have some evidence that the client did purchase super hot coffee off the dark web. As you can see from his credit card.
My God.
This isn't looking good, man. This isn't looking good.
That's pretty damning, all right.
Oh,
That's
God.
actually,
That is
yeah, that's
very
actually the
damning.
good
Oh,
fucking evidence
God.
right there.
So, I would like to state to the court that we should call the fire department because the defendant is a liar, pants on fire. But more specifically,
Outrageous! Outrageous, I say!
You just call him Stinky. You just really call him Stinky.
I fart in your general direction.
Alright, enough farting, you farty pants. Alright, order of the court!
You two had the coffee?
Evidential speculation. I can only assume that the defendant is guilty as fuck!
Guilty
no.
as
justice is served.
Imagine.
Oh, man. Pleading insanity to reduce their sentence, the judge agreed and sent them to an asylum where they were stuck for life with a roommate convinced they were a reincarnation of Cursed Toaster. Again! The Cursed Toaster strikes again.
Wow. Hi, Abby.
Yeah, goddamn.
The
Cut,
curse
cut, cut,
is
cut, 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 cut.
real!
I did this one.
Alright, who's gonna be defense?
I'll be judged.
I
this
have
time.
been all three.
Let me think.
Sass is not defended yet, I believe.
Oh yeah, you haven't defended anyone yet. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll give it a go.
All right.
My brain hurts.
It's
Yep. This will probably be my last
brains.
one because I am getting tired.
Just,
And I'll call the court.
just
Oh,
give me,
and
just
succession.
need 5 more minutes, Your Honor.
5 more minutes. Oh,
Fucking sass.
I'll see
Please.
your 5 more minutes.
Abby, thank you for the daily tags. Also, then I will take this time to also take a break, Your Honor.
Yes.
Oh, break time, break time.
But,
While the prosecutor waits to deliver the charges, is that time?
Can I change my cards after the crime has been done, or do I have to do
Yes.
it beforehand?
You can change your cards at any time.
You can change it at any time.
Okay, excellent. Okay.
Pingus, Pongus.
There's a fungus among us no longer.
I miss maybe.
Me too.
Oh, you know what else is crazy?
And
Mr.
the
Muffin
body
Top.
of debts.
You know, like the
Why
fruited flower
sacrifice?
in the pot.
Yes.
From the backside, it has no head. You actually can see the floor tiles where its
Oh.
head should be.
Oh God.
Can you give me a little bit more of an explanation? Are we doing a Sweeney Todd kind of situation here?
Yes, please. Please, present your argument, prosecutor.
Choppy, choppy. Muffin
Yes,
toppy.
that's an inspo with this one.
Yes. What's your first piece of evidence, prosecutor Deathbloom?
All right,
My-
so
My evidence is I made it up.
I made it the fuck up.
Oh, leaked
so
DMs.
I actually have two. The leaked DMs of a restaurant dispute.
Oh goodness.
Yes. So Mr. Muffin Top and his wife had a disagreement, and they were yelling at each other over like the restaurant and how it was running. And Mr. Muffin Top admitted that there was the bodies of dead socks in the pies.
Oh God.
Mhm.
Oh goodness. Goodness. What says you, defense?
Your Honor, I'd like to pose to the court that my client has suffered greatly at these salacious accusations, and if we win, the prosecution should be fired out of a cannon. Now, I
like
would like to
cannons.
present my first piece of evidence to refute what the prosecution has stated, is that the restaurant is in fact for chocolate
Oh. Melted
and not
chocolate.
at all for pies. So how could my client possibly be or have a reason to be cooking pies with victims in them when it's in fact making chocolate?
Good argument. Good argument. What says you, prosecution?
Because they also make chocolate pies, and a customer ate something suspicious, and when they had it tested,
Oh.
they found the body. They found DNA evidence of dead socks.
Shocking. Shocking. I
You
am
didn't tell
utterly
me
chilled
about
by
that,
that. I'm chilled by that.
What? Yeah, you're gonna have to pay me double after this. All right. Yeah, Your Honor, you give me a moment.
A moment can be given.
Oh shit.
Here, this should help you think.
I do be. Oh.
Think.
Damn.
That should help you think a little bit.
Imagine getting a concussion in a courtroom. God damn.
God damn.
God damn.
Oh. Yes, I would like to pose that the client couldn't possibly be making the pies,
Mhm,
as he, based on this medical file, is actually allergic to them.
Oh.
Oh. Also, Your Honor, I'd like to
Ooh.
present the evidence. Whoopsies. Not me, my bad.
Oopsies, you're bad.
I
Oh God, Ray.
I object though, because you can be allergic to something and still be able to cook it.
Hello, Raiders. Hi.
Hello, Raiders.
We're
Hi,
in the
Raider.
middle of a court case here.
Yay!
Hi, hello, Cersei.
Hi,
Hello,
Cersei, you're
chat.
pretty.
Hello, how is everyone? Let me give a shout out real quickly.
This court finds Cersei guilty of raiding Mr. Toes.
Yes, quite. Yes, my apology. My apology.
Objection, Your Honor.
Your Honor. My apologies.
Ms. Toes is not on trial here.
Mr. Toes may not be on trial, but it's okay.
Yay.
Hi.
Ding ding.
Alright, prosecutor, I believe it was your turn you were talking about how you can still eat things you're allergic to?
Yes, you can still eat things or you can still make things that you're allergic to. You just don't eat them.
Oh, okay,
Alright.
okay.
Also,
Is it? Mhm,
yeah,
mhm.
yeah, there was a stopped clock which corresponded to the leaked DMs about his last murder.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Are you
what?
saying
Scandalous.
if
Huh?
I understand this correctly, prosecutor, are you saying that the stop clock was stopped on the time of the crime?
Yes.
Oh God!
Prime time.
Crime time. The defense.
I'm confused. So how does that prove that my client did this?
Well, I have evidence for that too.
Oh, okay, okay.
There is security cameras.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
So the security cameras showed him murdering and adding the bodies into the pies that he cannot eat for other people to eat.
Your Honor, can I approach the bench?
Yes, yes. Please approach the bench.
I got nothing here, man. Like,
You got.
can you just give me this win this once? I'll pay you back. I mean, the Icarus, like, she wins all the time.
No, I
You
don't.
know, just one win for me.
I like to declare stinkies.
Stop. Now. You are both highly competent lawyers. One more competent than the other, according to one of them. But I will throw in a bargain. If your client pleads guilty, you will only have one paper ball thrown at you each. How do you plead to this
what do you
deal?
reckon?
Have a good
I
rest.
mean, we did agree that you will pay me double, yeah. You
But
okay?
like, if we let
Yes,
him walk,
I-
how many other sucks is he
Goodbye,
gonna
yes.
murder and throw into pies?
Your Honor, for a testament from the jury here, I'd like to
Yes.
go ahead and say that you could propose that the bribery of Twitch subs is open.
Fuck. I would. God, you got me that first time. I didn't think you were gonna do it. I would like to state that it has been proven numerous times throughout this child that Mr. Muffintop is indeed guilty, but in light of the pleading of a Mr. Sass Vulture, instead of a full testimony in continuing this crime proceedings, we will actually let him off with 3 paper balls to the head and 5 years of service rather than life. So
You're right. That's not what we agreed on. You can't just change the ruling right at the last second.
1, 2, 3.
Thank God he's a terrible shot.
Guilty as talk.
Guilty!
Guilty as talk.
Yeah, I just had nothing good there.
I'm sure you had shitty cards.
That happens sometimes, unfortunately. Mr.
Yes.
Muffintop is guilty. Left the courthouse in tears,
Guilty?
screaming about injustice, only to be immediately kidnapped by a group of law students in a desperate need of a case study for the thesis on failed trials. They were never seen from again.
He's a murderer.
Oh,
He is a
shit.
murderer. He knows how to
God.
kill people.
Mr. Muffin
He
Top
became
did
the
it.
pie.
They became a pie.
At minimums.
At least they didn't, rap in the elevator, because that's just crazy.
Yep. 3 dead.
Yes.
Damn.
So
But I don't know
Particularly,
why
it was the silent
went-
one, so you know it was bad.
I
Oh,
don't
we
know
lost
why
Hero.
I went on a
Yes.
Sweeney Todd.
I have to BRB. I have to potty.
Okay.
Alright,
So, BRB for everyone, real quickly.
yeah, like I said, that was my last one. I am kind of sleepy.
Oh no.
Thank you, Icarus. We,
Icarus.
we definitely need to do this again. And
Yeah.
Yes.
Hopefully, I'll be a
yes.
better storyteller.
I,
A story smeller? Excuse me?
I would be
Tell
doing
it.
a lot better if I wasn't
Smell
so
it.
tired.
It's okay.
Honestly,
It
same.
happens. I'm just happy that we at least had fun with this game because
Yeah, yeah.
the
I think what would be really cool is like writing some stuff beforehand.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I just think that we're adorable as heck.
we are very
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm,
love these
I'm blown
songs.
away by my little guy.
yes,
Bah,
me
bah, bah,
too.
bah.
I actually have another game that is not released yet. That's in early access. That is next on the games. That when it comes out, I want to try it. It's Repo almost.
Mhm.
It's Repo like.
Yeah.
It's called Cursed Companions,
Oh.
and whenever you go into the dungeons and get treasure, the treasure can actually curse you, and if it'll like have a phrase that's like the trigger phrase, like it's very much so more voice sensitive Repo.
Revenant.
And if
Oh, I
anybody
remember.
says
You
the
showed it to me recently.
yeah. If people say the trigger phrase, it actually damages you or like will curse, like does different effects because you're cursed by the. So like the treasure that you collect curses you as you go on.
I see.
Interesting.
Interesting. I am adding that
Interesting.
to my wish list, and I am collecting the demo.
Yes.
Yeah,
So send me
Cursed
the name.
Companions.
Cursed Companions.
Yeah, Cursed Companions. The demo doesn't let you do like the full like. It lets you do like 3 days of gameplay,
Oh.
Okay.
Mm.
and it shows off some of the monsters
so
as well.
wait, 3 days isn't like
No,
in-game
in-game
days or like
days.
Yeah,
real
like
days?
in-game
Yeah,
days,
yeah,
yeah.
I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I think that is going to be a really cool game, especially once that releases for all of us to play. Because I just know we're gonna fuck up and say each other's like trigger phrases that damage
Oh,
each
yeah.
other.
So wait, we're not allowed to tell everybody like the trigger phrase, right?
No,
Like,
you
correct,
so you
correct.
can't say what the word is, but like say your trigger phrase is like sorry. You can be like, hey, don't apologize for anything. That's what part of my curse phrase. And then there's also like your equipment and tools. There's like monsters that when you go into the dungeon, they'll have trigger phrases to get you away from them. Like there's this one called the Bride who is constantly trying to stalk you, and you have to say stuff like "I'm not interested" or "I have a boyfriend." It'll like tell you the spell, so to speak, to get rid of the enemies, or like to turn on your flashlight. You have to say shit like "flame on."
Light my fire. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super funny like that.
That is funny. Can I
Sick.
also just note that this game is also a demo, and I'm looking forward to the full release of it.
Yes.
Same here.
So it would fit in with our group very well.
Yeah.
Quite.
This game is a good way to help get people out of their shell because it's forcing them to actually think
Yeah.
on the spot.
I'm just going like, words, throw up,
I-
vomit.
Yeah.
I even wrote some things. My brain's on like
Yeah.
2 out of 10 right now. Like,
No, I get
yeah.
you.
Sass was
It's
gonna come in
honestly-
here all
But-
prepared, but then he's like, I'm too tired.
It alleviates my silly anxiety.
I love that. No, I definitely think this game could be once it releases, if it doesn't have like too much more that they're adding to the game when they release it, I think this would be good to do in like a rotation with like Jackbox style games, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah,
And actually
absolutely.
having like more like strict rulings, like hey,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
silencing
more
people
more
when it's not their
mechanics as
turn,
opposed to
sort
it being
of,
really
yeah.
loose cards against humanity,
Right.
essentially.
Right.
And then just throwing a card out and trying to BS about what exactly it is.
Yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And maybe like
Yes.
eventually when the game releases, maybe they'll have like Steam Workshop where people have added cards and stuff.
Yeah,
never
and I
know.
will say that like out of all
Oh,
the things
yeah.
in here, the thing that I find the weakest is just the situation cards.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like the evidence and the object, the test as witnesses are fine. I like those.
Mhm.
But it's the stuff like, oh yeah, a throng of police officers.
Right.
Sure, test.
The last game, I actually feel like I got pretty lucky with that one. Oh. Hello?
Hi.
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 Oh.
So is everybody ending?
I'm down to continue to play games.
Yeah, because I was just gonna leave. I'm not quite sure if Vespi just
Yeah.
disconnected.
Go use room of rest. We'd be here.
Alright. I'm gonna
Good
read
night,
out.
Icky.
You're totally not gonna know who I read out to.
Sass.
Well, I mean, you can pretend.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
He's not listening.
I actually, the volume was low.
No.
Hi.
No, God,
What-
God, God,
Your mic
God
isn't
bless
picking
it.
you up.